Welcome back to the Poor Podcast. I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsboro Slim, aka Salt and Pepper Beer, aka Yogi No Bear, because I still do yoga.
And how does your floor feel about that? Is it bearing it?
It-
Damn, it
it-
wasn't as funny the second time around.
Yeah, see, you fucked it up. See, you better when you're organic.
I know.
Well, who are you, sir?
Yo, it's your
It
boy,
doesn't matter who are. I'm playing. Go ahead.
yo, it's your boy CP34, aka the Big Dipper, aka British Montana here on Tampa's best pregame party, the Port Podcast, not just a podcast. And
You
we're
were smooth
back.
with that one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who were watching earlier, we gonna square up with Google Chrome.
Yeah.
We your
Edge.
days are numbered.
It was Edge.
Google. Oh, that's the fucking
Microsoft Edge.
problem.
Hey, it's supposed to be the quickest one with the least little tidbits and shit in
Of
it.
course, they would tell you that. They're trying to sell
That's
you
what
on
the
their
fuck's
bullshit product. Bing also thinks it's the best search.
Oh, that's true. That's
What the
true.
fuck?
Has anybody ever said, "Hey, let me Bing it"?
No.
No.
You might be the first, and now that's
That's
on
my thing now.
you. Whatever that comes down to in history, the first man whoever said, "Let me Bing it."
That sounds sexual.
It ain't even cool. Yeah, it sounds like a violation.
Hey, babe, let me Bing that.
Where's the why'd you bass in your voice though?
I always put bass in
Yeah,
my
babe,
voice when I'm
yeah,
talking to women.
You ain't talking to a woman. You talking to me.
Am I?
Me and you were here.
No.
No, you can't Bing me, Claude.
No, I can't bang you. Bing you. See, it's too close to bang.
Yo,
It is too close to bang.
I see what's
Anyhow,
on your mind. You on a different type of time.
I know. Oh, speaking
Now
of
entering
different
at
type of times,
5'1", brunette and glasses.
You you got to come over here and tell everybody why you're so late. It's okay. We just technically started because we fucked up. So come on in. Yeah.
Where you want to go? Claude was just sexually harassing me. And hey, Jerry, pin me.
You've been getting sexually harassed by the whole team.
I see that I'm not the only one that noticed. Oh, damn, that rolled. So, Jerry, the pour up HR. I like you to pin me a note and I'll sign it. I've been accosted live on air, and I want rectification. You with me, Jerry?
Just stand on the thing.
Are you actually writing?
This looks worse than it is. I
Somebody
swear
just
to God.
popped
Like,
in
you
here.
hit that button song. I'll actually
What we
get me too. Oh no, mine's on this side.
Oh, so you're just doing that for no
No
reason.
reason.
Do I need to get off of this?
Yeah, get off.
I have no idea what's going on to my right.
Christ.
This is funny.
I am the illustrious, the beautiful, and dark-skinned host of your show here with my co-host CP34 and family of the show. Is that a thing? Friend of the show?
Family of the show. I like family.
Let's
of
go
the
with
I like
friend.
family.
friend.
I'm putting her in a friend zone.
It's a little
Okay.
disrespectful.
Oh my God! What an ordeal.
How do I work your space headphones?
Space
Oh my
headphones.
God.
You know what's crazy? And this is gonna sound sexist, and it's kind of ironic because this is about a show about men's emotions. You know, when the guys sit down to podcast with those headphones, they don't ever seem to have an issue.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
That felt unnecessary. HR, can we add another note to the?
If you would like, Sam, next time I can bring you like a
Hostile
pair
workplace.
of simple like unicorn ones
I'm
for
not
you.
entertaining you.
Yeah. Somebody get Sam a
This
drink.
is now a hostile workplace, and we talked about it and we voted you off the island, bro.
Oh man. Where were we?
So I was telling the first time I went through this whole thing, y'all probably saw me all animated. Yesterday, Symphonic had us out. They had an event. We all attended. We saw a bunch of familiar faces. It was the Symphonic Networking creators event. I probably should have figured out the name after the first time, but just look them up. Symphonic. They're a dope label.
That's Jeanette and Michael, right? Jeanette and Michael.
I believe so. Maybe they didn't want their names out there in the streets.
It's on their website.
No. But anyway, it was a dope event. It was a networking event. They had a speed networking round. It was similar to speed dating out here because I've never done it. But that you would basically people sitting at a table and rotating and meeting as many people as you could. But even without that, it was at Aloft, which is a bar, and people just mixing and mingling. Man, we had a good time. I saw some familiar faces like Jay Brown and Pusha Preem, but also some new faces like the homies Ken and Asaru, Ken the rapper. But we also saw Ken Apperson, which is another friend of the show. A bunch of digital content creators. We saw Cash out there. We saw we saw some of everybody, and you know, DJ Sandman and just dope ass people, man. Salute to everybody who came to speak to us and people who said they recognized the show. And it was kind of dope to get that response. Like, hey, what do you do? Like, oh, I'm with the Port Podcast. Like, oh, I know the Port Podcast. Like, that happened more than 4 times.
Yeah.
And on some random, like, I never even met you type shit. So that was super dope. But I had a good time. How about you, Claude?
I had a great time. It was nice to be around people who do the shit that you do.
Yeah.
Right. And then not be you. You know, and I don't mean that in the bad thing, but no, it's good to get out and meet that because we're so used to each other and our own ideas and our own feelings about things. Sorry, Sam, this is all I got to give you.
I appreciate it.
And it's nice to meet other creators who are having a similar, you know, joys, pains, pitfalls as we are too, and it was pretty dope. And I had a great time. Again, big shout outs to Jeanette and Michael. I look forward to us doing some more stuff with you guys in the future. So
yeah, you will be seeing some of the people we met on future episodes, probably on Port Presents or even just here on the episode with us. But while we over here touting ourselves, what up, Sam?
What's going on? I'm really sorry that I'm late.
There you go.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Break that stereotype. it ain't just us.
Yeah, it ain't just us. You know, we were technically on time.
Did you want to? You did a thing. Did you want to tell people about it?
Yeah.
I did do a thing.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I did do a thing. I got an article published about my baking business in Voyage, Tampa.
That's super dope.
Pretty dope.
Oh, no,
super dope.
That's pretty awesome.
And they picked a good picture.
They picked a great picture.
I picked that picture.
Oh.
No, I give them credit. You had nothing to do with this.
I picked that picture because it is a great picture. It's one of my favorites.
What was the experience like getting that down? Did you have to sit and do an interview, or they just kind of pull it from conversation? Like what was that like?
Well, so how they do it is it's referral based. So somebody had to refer me to that or refer them to me. And then they sent me an email and they sent me all the questions that they wanted to ask. And I wrote it all out and sent it to them. And then they edited and published it.
That's dope. At Voyage, you said?
Yeah, Voyage Tampa. So Voyage
is
it's a magazine. They're in like 10 major cities across the country. And they specialize in like they focus on small businesses, entrepreneurs, like people who are making a difference. So it's dope.
I was trying to find the article while we were talking about it, but they do work. Yeah. They got some of everybody up in there. Hopefully the Poor Podcast will be on there someday. You said
I sent them your information.
Thank you.
I got you.
But we'll actually I'll find the link to the actual article and put it on our IG so y'all can actually read it. You should read it. I read it. I already know you and I'm very proud of you. So
thank you.
Good job.
I appreciate it.
Sammy Cakes Tampa, man. Salute to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wait, did I get that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even look it up.
Yeah.
Sammy Cakes Tampa.
So now we did do something this weekend that she wasn't at, that you and I did.
Oh, she was invited, but she was scared.
That we talked about all damn week.
All shook up.
Yeah.
I do recall doing the thing. We did it.
Yeah, we did the thing.
We had an event.
I'm surprised you're not as boastful as I thought you would be.
Oh, I'm not. We're not done.
Oh, crap. Okay, go ahead.
The edibles haven't even kicked in.
Oh, God.
But no, we did. We had a kickball event. Dope idea that we had been talking about for a minute in group meetings, even as early as last year. But we pulled it together, and we pulled it together and kicking it with the pour up went off without a mini hitch.
No, it was perfect.
So we played Team Hillsborough Slim versus the Dippers. And somebody lost. The L was taken.
Who took the L?
Ain't no L's in Slim.
Just XLs. But what? I conveniently forgot the score. Like I feel like we weren't even really taking.
Jerry, you got the score? No, we was taking.
Don't ask him. We was cheating referee
it was like
over there.
16-8 or some shit.
Yeah,
we got a fresh haircut. Look at him.
Yeah,
shining.
Yeah, look good over there, Jerry. Yeah.
Oh, it's close. 69.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, are you going to be in G.I. Jane too?
Oh, God.
No, wait, is it too soon?
Bro.
Too early? Oh, that was too early.
I almost slapped you.
You might want to here in a minute. But hey, I think I have a little bit of footage from that event. Hopefully it'll come through. It is an iPhone like video that I did not get a whole lot of time to try and work with. Jerry, I got it. You don't have to pull it up because I think I got it. It's on my computer.
You shooting a lot of bail before you even press play. Like I'm not responsible for the quality of this work.
I'm not.
Calm down.
And it's not coming up.
This is footage not coming up. This is footage from the game.
Yeah, it's not coming up. It's conveniently.
I know it's some Mike slander.
It's not working.
I know damn well it's some Mike slander.
No, it isn't actually.
Falls were had.
It's not coming up. You know what? So we'll take the L on that. I'll take the L on that. Thank God it didn't come up. So
what was the clip?
I'll tee it up for when I put it on IG. It was actually of me falling.
Oh, okay.
We didn't get the one of you.
The play at first.
It was the play. It was the what, like the third play. It wasn't even the third play. It was like the second play.
This man, so we both were pitching, and this man, the ball came out his way. I think it was a bunt, and he went to make the play at first. You know, baseball play. but he kept both hands on the ball and just lost a little bit of balance. Didn't get to throw off. It was a whole thing.
Your boy did a hot dog spin.
Yeah, dog,
He did the hot dog at the Circle K.
Spin,
I did
rotisserie
that
style.
rotisserie style. Because my brown ass was definitely roasted.
Hey, we was talking so much shit, but Claude couldn't wait. He was praying to the balance gods, take his balance for 1 second, please make him fall, and I fell too. But I feel like my play was super swaggy. Tell me if I'm misremembering this. Bunt to the left, I'm the pitcher. I make the play on the ball, and the ball was bouncing. As I go to roll up and grab it, it stops bouncing, so I have to lean harder. I tap it to first. We didn't get the out, but just picture that on Sports Center, like top 10 or not top 10. I made the play, it just didn't go off like successfully. So you
want these people to use their deep imagination to picture
not,
you on
happened.
ESPN's top 10.
It's what happened.
With your big ass rolling and bouncing.
You know what? Oh, and the roll through was dope. Well, tell me this, Jerry. Up or down on the roll through? Thumbs up from Jerry. He was refereeing.
Jerry, I gave a noble effort, right?
Oh, everybody get thumbs up.
See, I don't like the kind of rep Jerry is, man. He be playing both sides, Jerry. I need you. If I'm gonna pay you. Thank you.
I'm a,
yeah.
Oh,
for Claude, it was nice.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, y'all need to make a video reel and use like "You Got Served" music.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with
over
it.
Oh,
easy money. That's easy money.
God, yes,
that's easy money. Other plays were made. Michelle got the final out, I believe. She also got ran over at third
by an unknown player.
She got ran over at third by a base runner, and I thought I was gonna have to square up. They made some dope plays too. I think Kelly got me out on like one of the first plays.
I wouldn't play against Kelly.
So,
I was dog ass tired though.
I will say this. I will say this, and we
else.
can probably wrap it up. But I was very surprised by the ladies. Big ups to the ladies of Team Slim and Team Dipper because even though my team lost and they couldn't catch the effort that my team put in, the actual execution that your team put in from the ladies, very good, very impressed, especially Michelle. Michelle was probably MVP. In my opinion, she saved y'all on that last one. But that last one, she saved.
It wasn't a surprise. She's always known how to catch. She plays sports and shit. Like,
yeah,
he was like, "What? She caught the ball?" I'm like, yeah, bro. She's good.
You know,
I was in the art club.
Her, she probably was too.
Me too.
But where she suffered at was her base running.
Yeah,
she was staying on first when balls was being played. I'm like, babe, what you doing? Go to the next fucking base.
So my baby, I just got to give her a shout out and also like a little bit of criticism. Baby, you can't run like this the whole time. You got to be able to see where you're going.
I wasn't gonna.
I know you ain't want. Well, yeah, you throwing freaking snipers at her.
I threw a slick ass base bounce pass. Man, I played point guard for all my life. I wasn't gonna hit her,
but she did get a couple runs, and that was big. Who got the first run though?
You scored first, I believe.
I did.
Yeah, you scored the very first one, but we scored last.
It was also the very last one. I never scored another one after.
He did. He the first go around, he got brought home. Kicking it with the port went off without a hitch. People already asked us about when the next one, and honestly, I ain't got a date for you. But if you want to play, let me know.
Hit us up, man.
Let me know.
We still got the equipment.
We don't have to do Team Slim versus Team Dip, and maybe we do us versus another pod or something. I don't know.
Ooh, what podcast?
Team Pour Up versus Team. I don't know, y'all.
Whoever.
Tell your favorite potters to holler at us.
Or podcast versus radio,
or something like that.
Or something more.
Or podcast versus the artists.
The artists. Oh yeah.
Where the musicians at?
There you go.
I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Anyway, kicking it with the port. That was fun, man. I can't wait to see the fucking clips. Also, Claude had me mic'd up.
We both were mic'd up.
He had me mic'd up during an athletic event. I'm sure that audio is heavy breathing. Like
hey, I was gonna say that made me think of Mike Epps doing Baby D.
remember the Fat Boys when they used to beatbox? I'm sure it sounded like that. I'm sure
some definitely deep, like what's the old boy that just passed? Just a friend. Can't think right now.
Yeah, Biz Markie.
Some heavy Biz Markie and like Paula Dean breathing.
And
like
Paula
definitely
Dean.
in that mic. Yes. Some deep octave going out there. But also I was mic'd up too, so I have no idea how I sound.
So you listen to mine and not yours? That's super sus, bro. What are you doing? You be listening to my shit to go to sleep.
To go to sleep?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should listen to you to go to sleep because that's
does.
Deep sleep apnea issues. But for both of us.
CPAP. It's smooth.
I work at Mattress Firm for anybody who needs a hookup.
Oh boy. We don't need Mattress Firm suing us. So yes, kicking with the pour up guys. When we post things though in the future, when we say this is where we're gonna be, it ain't exclusivity. Come y'all asses out. Everybody is welcome. We will make space for everyone, and maybe we should put that on the next promo when we do this again. Come as you are. Come play. We'll do whatever. Big shout out to, I never can remember your dad's DJ name.
DJ TLX.
DJ TLX was doing them old school subliminal fucking messages to you, but it was definitely old school. I felt it in my bones, and it was dope.
Oh, you think
you was out there doing the naked hustle?
He think they did that would hype me up too much. We'd really won.
Yes,
almost.
Yes, all of a sudden he played "Ooh Child," things will get better, and and then all of a sudden it was "Ooh Child."
You saying this is why
things are going to get a little bit easier? So he was signaling, Yep. And then I heard him play Lakeside Voyage, and I'm like, I don't know what the hidden message was in Lakeside Voyage, but Lakeside Voyage. Come on now, y'all. I'm not crazy out here. But let's get to the show.
Slim Picks is the segment where I make my picks throughout the week of videos y'all share it with me and videos I found on my own. Whatever I felt like was entertaining or something that we need to know, but also maybe it might tie into the For the first video, I believe this gentleman's name is Carlos Davis. That's that the first one?
Carlito Davis.
I don't even be eating edible. These motherfuckers.
This be me at the pod. Most about halfway through.
Don't get me high like that.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no.
Doggy Bone ate 7. He on his way to heaven. Them niggas ain't giving me no edibles. Them niggas gave me crack.
Oh my God! No!
Man's wildin'.
I have that same vacuum.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, legit. Yeah.
All right, Jay, you can wrap it.
You know, I am a little disappointed. I have to say, there's like the green wall back there. There could have been so much more that could have happened with the green wall back there. They could have made it green screen.
I'm sure they could do something. The bad sound.
Yeah,
this man. Wow. But anyway, that's the first video. For the second vid, this was submitted by CP34. Y'all keep y'all know how y'all try to put
training was about training, right? I'm going to share with you how you can prevent yourself from being slapped in the mouth. When you say something about someone's wife, you shouldn't have said in the first place.
Oh, I forgot.
So, the first thing you should do when the man's coming towards you to confront you, instead of laughing, you simply move off stage left. And if you have to, block. Now, if he's moving too fast, then you're going to have to improvise.
Yeah,
which means head and side.
He's the one that's going to get people killed.
And from here, you simply push the elbows away and say, hey, sorry about what I said about your wife. I apologize. And simply move away from you. These are intelligent options, which will increase your survivability.
Look at his eyebrows.
Not the rock eyebrow.
He's so dead-ass serious, too. Fam with the self-defense tips, it should be super trash.
Hey, well, he's not like a little guy, so he in real life he ain't gonna be able to finesse like he's trying to do. Like you don't a bullet in your head.
Duck either. It ain't like motherfuckers can't just adjust the punch or slap. Right. So you play.
You're literally telegraphing your movements. Like he's gonna tell them, hey, here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to literally move my hand in front of your gun and take it. No, motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot you.
So, this is the one that was actually submitted by CP34.
Yeah. Gotta pull it up
though. Why she run it again? Why
can you run it one more time?
She's doing a little filter where your shit fall off screen and she wants to bring her mind.
Please, yeah, Jay, keep it that one more time because I don't think people might have missed it.
Yo, grandma couldn't handle it, man. Grandma, salute to grandma.
I watched that video for the first time last night. I saw it and I was like, when the filter started, I was like, oh, it's kind of fucking me up a little bit. And then she fell too, and I was like, well,
there it is.
I actually paused it. I paused it on the one that she fell. That shit's fucked up. It's so funny.
And I don't have an abuelita, but I know sometimes if from watching what's the show On the Block, abuelitas be getting their glaucoma treatment on, and I think she might have just been a little off kilter. And
she's just old as hell.
That filter.
No,
hey, we should try it.
Was that? Did
that
filter?
put the filter
on? Oh my God. Yo, we should. Yo, hey,
Y'all gotta be like blackout drunk first though.
I'm with it.
that won't be hard.
I'm with it. We will just do it after the show.
What, you got a bonus?
This one's a bonus.
Okay.
Would y'all try this? When it pops up, it'll make sense.
Okay.
Use the Amazon Go app to enter, then start shopping.
That's it?
That's it. No lines, no checkouts.
No problem.
At an Amazon Go store, you can walk in, grab what you want, put it in your bag, and just go.
Oh, so you want me to just take something and walk out? Nah, son.
But it's so convenient.
No. Let's try.
We know some people are skeptical.
Some people.
Well, here's how it works. We use computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion.
Oh, okay. So it's a trap. So where do you pay?
There's no register.
So
That last one looked like my mama.
they filmed your mom for the segment.
Yeah, they did. Literally, the last one looked just like my mama.
Y'all using Amazon Go?
Hell no. First of all, can I ask a question
Yeah, you do
for
it.
both of y'all? Why in the fuck are people going into a store for Amazon products? Am I crazy? Amazon do still got online shit that come to you in 2 days,
I
right?
think that's the joke. That's an SNL skit.
But you know, there are the stores now.
There's physical
There's
locations.
physical Amazon
Nah, pass.
stores.
Yeah.
Bring that shit to my house.
And also, I'm the guy that goes and gets a toothbrush at the store. And would you like a bag, sir? Yes.
I need the receipt too.
I need a receipt. I need a
that.
bag.
Mhm.
Oh, but it's just no. I give me a big bag.
Mama said always get a bag and get a receipt, and that's
Yeah,
what I do.
absolutely.
I'm
You
not
know, up
playing.
north they charge you for bags.
I'll pay that 25 cents.
Good thing I'm from the South.
Do you even have I still have the fear. If I just buy like a toothbrush and I walk out, I still have a fear that the
Somebody
little
gonna stop
things
me
go
say some
off. I have to
bullshit.
feel
Oh,
little-
that
little
yeah,
things
that's
go
a
off.
trauma.
Every time.
That's a real life
Every
trauma.
time.
I feel like, especially like Burlington.
Yeah.
It's like if this damn thing go off, everybody gonna swear. They're just gonna, the looks.
Ooh, that nigga stealing.
Amazon Go. Sakina said, "You want me to?" Nah, son.
Amazon, no.
Nah, not
No,
for
no,
us.
no.
What about you, Sam?
Well, I have the privilege of
Being ambiguous.
Like, shit, I be in and out
ambiguous.
that motherfucker.
Hey,
We have racial
I be
ambiguity.
doing that without being in an Amazon store. So I'd be in
Shit.
Target.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Shit.
This Islander is $25. Nah.
ACP, hand me the Jack.
But the Jack, yes, sir.
Right, I got like a little table over here.
Yeah, no, so
Thank
yeah,
you.
no, I'm not doing that again. I've always, it's a fear, definitely deep rooted trauma that somebody's gonna think I'm stealing some shit. I've actually accidentally stolen shit before.
Accident.
No, accidentally. You have that in the cart, you forget to fucking pay for it. That's everybody has that moment, and I ain't going back. I own it now. Yes, I have. I've become a.
Oh, you
hardened
still have
criminal.
it?
Oh no, I'm not going back to tell them I accidentally took it. I'm not. No, because I don't want
It
them to
don't
pick
like
it up.
beat like a heart in the corner.
No.
Like the telltale.
It doesn't. Nope. Because
No
it's,
fucks is given.
because I don't want to go back and have them think that I legit actually stole it. But that's what Robert would go.
Oh no, he really stole this from us and then came back. I don't think that's
Like
how.
2 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Amazon GoPro. I feel like I should share some of where those videos is from. I told y'all the names. Y'all go find them. Y'all already seen them here on the portal.
Yeah. Yeah. Just replay. You know what y'all do?
Oh, shit,
Rewind it and replay it on this particular video
Yeah.
about 1,000
Yeah,
times.
use up.
And hey, there you go. Just use us. So was that Slim Pics?
That was some pics.
Impressive. I listen. Thank you for sharing one of my my submissions. Although I did submit one that I made and you did not pick it, but it's
Oh,
okay.
I forgot that one.
It's okay. I don't feel.
I
bad.
only bring funny stuff.
I was
I'm
like,
playing.
probably
I'm
trash.
playing. I'm playing.
Mine did.
Y'all can check that one out on at the Pour Up Pod.
Um,
See what I did? Drive people there.
whatever.
Nobody's going there for Claude's video.
Thank you. So before we get into the mix, obviously you can see the thumbnail. We're talking about men and emotions, but obviously something happened in the news, not news, in the media, and we are obligated as part of the media to talk about it. We didn't want to, but you know what? I'll just say we'll put it to bed tonight. We'll just put it to bed. We'll talk about it and we'll get going. But before we get there, there were the Oscars this Sunday, and I wanted you and I to present each other an award. Because we in this shit, and I feel like we deserve some recognition. So I have mine for you. And can I? Do you mind if I go first?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Is that what you wrote there on that paper?
No. Let's just say no. I'm not. You can see what it says. It's just telling me to pause and not say But
That's the first thing you did.
It is. It's just there to tell me to pause and say not say There you go. Oh, I said it again.
I have no idea what yours would be, but I think I can put.
You're gonna just improvise.
I think I can.
All right. So I have it.
Once I see where you're going with this.
I have one for you. Oh yeah, I'm not nice. I'm not being.
You already
nice.
drew up a card. There's a Photoshop or
Of
something.
course I'm not. No, it's not Photoshop. I actually don't need a Photoshop. Jerry, do we have a close up of Mike? Can we get a close up of Mike real quick? That's fine. She can make the picture better. All right. Oh, that's me. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you here. So I'd like to present you this Oscar.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
This is the Oscar, Michael, for you over there. You take it. For the most slappable face. And when I say that, look at his face, y'all. The smile, like cheese. Like, imagine talking to him and being like really angry and having a debate with this motherfucker every week. And this is how he looks at you. Look at the camera, Mike. No, don't look down. Look at the camera. Make eye contact with the camera. See, right up there.
This is funny.
And so that's the most slappable face. That is your Academy Award for most slappable face. Please enjoy it. Put it on your nightstand.
Speech. I'd like to thank everybody who wanted to enter into debate with me for allowing me to present my face. Just don't slap me. I ain't Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I ain't Chris
wow.
Rock.
Yeah.
I'll fuck
definitely
up the whole show.
Definitely not.
The whole show. We get the dust cloud popping. They have to put up the technical difficulty.
Yeah.
You know, in cartoons they start fighting. Dust cloud. You gotta dust niggas up sometimes.
So I do have one more for me,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna give my own accolade. I'm not gonna give myself an accolade.
I want to hear yours for you
I'll
because
give it to
this
you,
is
but
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
can you present it?
You want to
yourself?
present? No. You
I want to hand it to you, but I don't know for
There you go.
what are we handing this?
there you go.
I'm gonna let Mike be the announcer.
This
and
some
I'll be in
janky
a white
pour up
bitch
shit,
suit.
y'all. Go ahead.
I wish I would have came up with it before the show, but I'm not gonna do it.
No, do it.
I want to
Do
hear
it.
your own. I just want to hear your
No,
own.
I don't know.
No.
No, definitely. No, I
hear
don't want
you.
to do my own. No, go ahead.
I don't have anything.
No.
I drew a
Sam?
blank. I came up with a show.
Wait, what are you presenting me?
No, I don't have anything funny.
No. What? Oh God. Oh, so it's a good thing. I'll take a good thing.
Oh, he just wants to hear praise. Is what this is.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
For the second best co-host, I ever had.
No, that's bullshit. I'll take it.
For the MVP.
I like to thank my mother, and I didn't have to get slapped for it. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, God, and my friends will sit this up right now. There you go. So no texty backs. I don't want you like texting me in the middle of the night tonight, being like, "Damn, I wanted to say you had like an ugly face and you talk too much and you talk
I'll
over
just
me."
put it
and
on my Twitter at
long-winded.
I am Mike Lake. I'll share what I was going to say off air because the FCC.
Oh,
Won't
well,
let
there's no
me.
FCC.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Let me be me.
So with that being said, y'all, Jerry, it's time to get into the mix.
Where'd you get these?
So if you've been living under a rock, you have no idea what the fuck we're about to talk to. And if that's the case, hey, welcome to this week. The 94th Academy Awards, aka the Oscars, were on Sunday. And there, we got through about 90% of the damn show was damn near over. And we had a little bit of altercation between Chris Rock and Will Smith. Now, I don't think I have the video. I do have a picture up there for you. Basically, we'll recap. Would you like to help me recap?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure.
You start at the beginning, and maybe I'll clean it up and see if I can find this video.
I feel like we don't have. Why you do that? I don't feel like we have to
We don't.
recap. How the hell haven't you seen it? The
Right.
snippets and clips is everywhere.
Right.
Jokes was made. Faces was slapped. I'm not going to share my opinion until we get into the convo. Or is this that when we're doing that?
We're gonna talk about the convo about it. And I know we were thinking about we were trying to have our boy Cam on tonight, but I know his schedule is not aligning. So if he does drop in, we'll get him on here so he can talk about it as well. But kind of a bit of a dividing thing, I think, right now amongst the people, even though it's over. It's over. We're done. It's done. Will slapped Chris. Chris continued his show. Big ups to Chris. And I think Hollywood and the world was divided. And, I think they're done, but everybody's still talking about it. Thoughts? What were your thoughts, Mike, when you were sitting there with Michelle watching it?
Actually, that's exactly what happened. I was doing some other shit. I came in midway, so I didn't see Beyonce's performance, but I thought that she had the best performance of all time.
Phenomenal.
I'm fucking around. Basically, it looked like first it surprised me. I said, "Wait, what the hell?" And I said, "Nah, that's got to be a joke. Looked like he did a movie punch or slap. It looked telegraphed. Like here I come for this, and you react." But the way Chris reacted to it, I could tell that shit was super duper real. I was like, "Oh no, he looks like he got
slapped." Yeah,
he looked like that's the face of a man who just got slapped.
Yeah,
for real. Chris Rock's not that good of an actor,
and he said it.
Not good enough to pull that off. I knew he was really embarrassed.
Yeah,
and the oh wow and I could all that shit told me that the jokes were still about to come from a man who uses jokes as weapons.
Right.
He held back. Respect to him for doing that, but also I kind of get why it had to happen.
Why did it have to happen?
Well, first of all, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Yeah. To quote
And
Will.
I shouldn't have to say that. I feel like that's the general setting of most people. People live on the keep my wife's name out of your mouth setting. And Chris is married or isn't married? I don't know. But it's
divorced.
Just,
he cheated on his wife and now he's divorced.
It's just a line that doesn't get crossed. Except what I later learned is that he may not have known about what was happening. But I reacted like, oh, when he first made the joke. It wasn't a laugh for me because I knew what she'd been struggling with. As you know, she's been one of my longest standing crushes, Hollywood crushes of all time. That truthfully, I knew what she was struggling with, and I didn't think like. And honestly,
what was she struggling with?
Alopecia.
Yeah.
That she actually was struggling. Not that she's dying or anything, as far as I know, but I'm saying struggling with her image of being in Hollywood and the whole hair thing. So all in all, I felt bad for Chris, but Will, I don't know, man. There's a lot there. I'll just leave it at that.
I gotta ask you though, because Jada has been rocking a short do since I remember. To me, actually, it was weird to see her with hair, if that makes sense. Jada has always had typically a short do. Low Down Dirty Shame. Not Different World. She had it kind of went back and forth.
It was the 90s though.
Yeah.
That was like the hair.
Okay.
That's what you did. Kelly Rowland had it too.
Nia Long.
Oh, Nia Long definitely had that.
Sam, what was so wrong with the joke though?
Well, I don't know. Are they friends?
What's good with no?
So
like, were they friends before that?
They're like Hollywood cousins, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're both rich and famous black men in Hollywood.
I don't know. I'm not a particularly sensitive person, so for me, it wouldn't have been that serious. But I can understand if it's something that she's really struggling with to make that sort of joke. Like, if she felt a type of way, I did think it was kind of trash that he like was laughing at it, and then once he realized she was upset about it, that's when his whole mood changed. Which good on him for being like, okay, this impacted my wife. Like, stand up for her. I didn't think he had to go that far with it. He didn't have to go on stage and hit that man. Like,
what if
he could have addressed it and made sure it didn't happen again, but he made it bigger than it ever had to be. And now instead the reaction, like, now we all talking about her alopecia and her hair and everything and her image. Like, we wouldn't have been talking about it before. Half the people would have even got that joke, like, or why it hit her so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so most people
that
actually
definitely should have aged out.
Well, also most people didn't get that joke. Most people did not get that joke. You're right. You're absolutely right. Most people did not get that joke because, in fact, like, people were like, "Is there a G.I. Jane 2? Like, what the hell's up with that?"
Yeah.
And then immediately she would be firing it.
Right.
She would kill it.
I'm waiting for it. Actually, what if that shit actually happens because of that?
Stranger things have happened. I mean, we got the Fresh Prince reboot in a similar fashion.
Don't remind me.
The internet spoken into existence.
Don't remind me, Mike.
I wasn't asking for your opinion on the movie. I was just saying the way it came about was exactly like that.
Like cancel Peacock.
Somebody did something dope online. It went viral, and then it became a thing, and now it's a show.
Yeah.
What if I said to you though that after Chris made the joke, Will walked up, slapped him. Chris said that fantastic line of "Wow, Will Smith just slapped me in the fucking face," and everybody laughed. This is one of the greatest moments in Hollywood TV. Everybody laughed again, and amongst those people laughing both times were Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
There's actually there's new footage, and I don't have it because I was not able to verify, and the guy was kind of sus, so I didn't want to bring it in here. But when I looked at the photo, videos can be doctored, but this didn't look like that was particularly the issue. Y'all look it up. It's on YouTube and it's on Twitter.
Wait, what is your point?
But is she laughing because her man just went up there and slapped the shit out of him, and she's like, "That's my man."
But that wasn't it though. She laughed after Chris made the joke. Why not laugh when he slapped him?
Yeah, I
think that matters. I think him being embarrassed added to it.
Yeah,
you tried to embarrass me, and my husband just embarrassed you.
Yeah.
If I walk up and I slap you, right?
I laughed.
Yeah, I was
like, "Oh, that nigga feel crunchy."
Yes, honestly. Give a percentage of how much y'all really thought it was real versus fake. Like for me, about 89% thought that shit was fake.
I don't know what the percentage is, but I can tell you the moment
real.
where I was like, "Oh, this is for real."
Yeah,
is when ABC or whatever station it was on started muting the audio. I was like,
Yes.
"Oh, somebody cursing."
Yeah,
and I, as a Negro in a room, I know when voices hit a certain octave and certain words get chosen. I go, "Oh, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." I go, "Oh, it's something about to go down." Like my spidey senses go off, and I was like, "Will going in." Now I don't think it was fake no more. I thought it was fake because it looked fake. Like the slap did. Like if I'm gonna slap a motherfucker, it's gonna connect. It ain't gonna graze the tip. Like you ain't gonna be okay. You ain't gonna be like, "Wow, Mike just slapped me." You're gonna be slapped.
And I sent you that video. Remember too? I sent you that video. It's on our IG, y'all. If y'all want to see it, I sent you that video of Will showing this little kid, also named Chris, how to fake slap.
Oh yeah, movie slaps.
How to movie slap. So Will knows how to movie slap. Although I don't know a movie where he's actually slapped someone.
I can't see him doing a fake slap in this environment though. Like,
No,
and
no, not at all. It's totally
jeopardize losing all your shit. Did y'all see what the awards for the nominees were?
What do you mean?
I thought you
Like-
mean the other nominees.
I mean, so you don't just get the award.
Oh, you get a cash prize, right?
Yeah, but it's not just a cash prize. It's like a lot of shit. It's like you got a plot of land and the title of Lord or Lady in fucking Scotland.
Forget an Oscar?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you got $25,000 in like some sort of plastic surgery shit. You got, I'm talking about they got $140,000 worth of random ass shit. Like
That's dope.
as
All we
like
got
as
is
like
a little piece of
as like
plastic.
gift, as like gift bags.
Where's my dowry, Clark?
Yeah, I was reading about it today, and somebody was like, "These people are really just think we're fucking peasants. Like we really don't. We're really not shit out here. Like they was getting crazy shit.
All we got to do is watch their movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I want more.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what I'm saying.
Give me
So-
cheaper ticket prices. Or
you know what,
something.
Mike? There's a little bit of sod right outside that window.
For me?
About a 3x3
This is my dowry?
3x3 foot. It's all yours.
Y'all heard it live here on the air.
A little piece of
I'm gonna
sod.
plot some shit. If it happened to be weed, it ain't mine.
Oh,
But,
no, it's your plot. It's in your name.
So I can put whatever I want.
I
on it.
bequeath it to you, sir.
But I can put whatever I want on
I
it.
bequeath it to you.
It's with,
Does he get a title? Is it gonna be like
Yes.
Lord?
Sir Black's a lot.
I got,
No, that's
yeah,
wrong. That's not a
I'm,
good one.
I'm a new grow house. Welcome to Yogi Grow House.
This yogi shit.
Yogi Grow House.
Why? Wait. Why Yogi?
Yogi is a term for us people that are in the life, us namasters, if you will, that
Jesus
do yoga.
Christ.
We call ourselves yogis. Us, the men ones, the strong ones.
Oh, all right.
Vishnu, please.
Yogi is what they call my dad. Like that's my dad's name. That's why I was like, why
Well,
the
now
fuck
you
you
know.
calling yourself that?
Now you know.
I ain't saying Mike Sam's daddy, but you know that's a
Never in your fucking life.
I ain't saying that.
Those words were not spoken by me.
No,
they're always
they
all
weren't
the,
spoken by anybody that matters.
all the bullshit words are spoken by me. Y'all just know that. That's my role here. I did want to ask though, in the because I actually finally looked at the announcement video from Jada about the alopecia because I had no fucking idea. Did y'all know? I had no idea.
I can't believe you don't support my Hollywood crush. I support yours.
Your
Shit,
Hollywood.
that's like supporting Future.
That's like supporting somebody who hasn't worked in a decade.
Who here working a decade?
Jada, I mean, she has, but
What?
she ain't
She
made
was
nothing
just in the Matrix.
popping. Oh, please don't.
Just-
And Mike, don't make me go there because that
She also got most popular show on Facebook.
I
on
would say
the
her
most
Red
the
Table
Red Table
Talks.
Talk,
Her
yeah.
Red Table Talks is work.
Yeah. I don't follow the Red Table Talk because I
It's like
well,
the talk, but better.
I myself and my wife do couples therapy because it's to strengthen a relationship. I don't need to see Will and Jada doing their couples therapy in front of everybody with
Oh, that's BS.
celebrities.
They way
you know?
more than that. They
Okay.
do way more than that.
Well, you find me a list of episodes and I'll watch them. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Just go on your Facebook.
No.
It's on your Facebook.
Is Facebook view watch free?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's on your
Jesus.
Facebook.
I didn't know it was free. I thought I had to subscribe to it.
On your Facebook.
I don't know, man. But
or
she-
on your Meta or whatever the fuck they call it.
Meta. I did watch the her video, and she did say in there, and I quote, and I put quotes around this shit. I don't give two craps about what people say about this bald head. So if she don't give a fuck about the bald head, why the fuck does Will give a fuck about the bald head?
Where is she saying that?
On her announcement, she said she's basically telling people she doesn't give a fuck about what you think about her bald ass head.
I don't give a fuck what you think about. So you're saying she shouldn't be offended because she don't care?
I'm particularly saying that if she don't give a shit, why then now is Will creating this environment?
That's a lie.
No,
Okay,
that's
go
a
ahead.
conflation.
Help me out. That's not a conflation. She said she don't give a fuck.
No. She don't. If she didn't give a fuck, she wouldn't have even brought it to anybody's attention.
Okay.
Like she wouldn't have had a reason
I'm
to
just
even.
rocking my hair and that's what it is.
Yeah. She wouldn't have even had a reason to discuss it. The only reason that she discussed is because she felt a type of way. So her saying "I don't give a fuck" is her trying to empower herself to believe those sentiments. But really, she fucking cares. She don't like that shit. And if you looked at her face when he made that joke, she was like, "Wow, that's trash." So she feels a type of way. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that. I also don't think that his reaction would have been his normal reaction. I think he's probably tired of getting played in the media.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like that final straw of like, okay, now my wife's getting played one more time, and I'm gonna be a little bitch if I sit here and laugh and don't do shit. And he went up there and took action in a way that he probably shouldn't have. But that smack was about everything. That smack was about Tupac, about August, about their marriage and everything else. That was him being fed up. Yeah.
This one for every your mom ever beat you and was like, this one for all the shit you did and the shit you're going
This is for the
through.
old and the
This is
new. This is for the old and the news. What I used to
I'm
get.
surprised you went.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you made that Jada joke. If Will wants to come here and smack Claude, I'll drop a pin. If you had your name in his wife's mouth. I mean, you had his wife's name in your
You
mouth.
gonna let Will smack me in the face?
Oh, I would let Will. I would help Will slap you in the face.
Pay Will.
Well, you smacked me in the face. I ain't Chris. You gonna have to fucking pay
I would
me.
slap you in
Hell
the face
fuck
while the
yes.
Will Smith movie on, just
My
for the will
nigga.
of proximity.
You gonna have to pay me.
Mike
I
Lowry.
would, I would. Yes. And if Will wanted to slap me, I would hope you
Hey,
would
just play
facilitate it
the
too.
Bad Boys theme song in the background and let him walk
You know,
through.
I'm tired of being a pawn in
Like
your
pro
sexual fantasies,
wrestling.
Mike.
How was that a sexual fantasy?
I don't know. You want to get slapped by Will Smith?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Could you imagine if he slapped somebody like right now? The Port Podcast, we on air, we try and make it, we try and do the damn thing. Will gonna smack me. I hope there's 50 cameras out there, and I hope our cameras is rolling, and I'm gonna loop that bitch. This is gonna be a whole. I'm gonna put my face getting slapped on shirts. Chris was already famous. He couldn't slap me. I'd have fell out like my whole fucking neck got broke.
Hey, y'all
Let's get his
follow
money.
y'all follow Lil Duval?
Yes.
he said people keep asking me what I would do if Will Smith smacked me. He said, I'm gonna retire, bitch.
Yeah,
I'd be
I'm out.
praying for somebody that rich to smack me. I'm gonna sue the fuck out of him.
Exactly. I lean into it too. I'd have leaned into that
My
shit.
thing is I always knew Mike wanted to be dominated by a light skinned dude.
It would be
That's
like
what I said.
If I was gay, it wouldn't be with a light
I always
skin
knew you wanted to.
is Will Smith light skinned?
Lighter
Yes.
than me.
Well, yeah, everybody lighter than you.
dude. So light skin. I'll say like
He's like brown skin.
there's a
Is he
brown
brown
now?
skin? I don't think he's brown skin.
I don't think he's
What is light
light-skinned.
skin? Oh, we'll accept him. We'll accept him. Okay.
The light skin.
Survey says we took a survey of
light-skin committee
150 light skinned people, and number one is Will Smith. We accept him. I did want to like.
Hey,
ask,
what if him going up there to smack Chris Rock? What if he was like what if he was like pretending it was Jada for making him go up there?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I don't think she made him go up there. I don't think she gave a fuck.
Uh,
I think Jada gave no fucks about the joke.
I don't think she gave enough of a fuck for him to hit him, but
I mean, her face said different.
yeah.
I think
But
she
everybody
can.
says her face said different. But all right. So
You can't be like
Right.
I'll make a joke about you and you'll respond in a moment negatively to it, but you might laugh a second later because it was really funny.
and that's kind of what she did. She kind of did the. That's a low blow, Chris. Because they do know Chris. They do know Chris Rock. That's a low blow, Chris. And then she was
I
fine.
heard him trying to get sassy on the Jada voice.
You heard
Yeah.
that? I was like, we just gonna let this ride.
There's a
That's
little extra
fine.
S on the S.
You didn't let it ride. You just let it. You just brought it
know.
up.
I didn't let it ride.
I didn't bring it up. I just agreed with it
So one of the that was me, Mike.
because he was correct.
do the Jada voice again though.
No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing no more.
Well, it's recorded. So
Shame you ain't. Never mind.
that ain't good enough.
I know I can't do my '90s Jada voice.
You
I'm
you
not
probably
gonna
be
do it.
fly with a little updo, the short, the 90s updo.
Why do I feel like you're like drawing us towards drag for Halloween this year? I'm gonna be Jada. Who do you want to be? Lonnie Love.
What was the movie with Wesley Snipes where they dressed up?
Timon Fu. Oh no, Jesus, no,
Let's do
Lord,
that.
no,
Let's do
no, no, no,
Fuck.
no.
All right, I'll make a bet. Next kickball game, winner get to decide the costumes for us.
Okay.
For our house.
Yes, I like that.
Isn't Mike supposed to get like Medea braids at some point?
Oh, with
yeah,
those.
yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Please give me the Shamar Moores. I want some new growth. I need some new
The
growth.
Shamar Moores from 1980.
The Shamar Moore from the last Tyler Perry movie,
Right.
or the first one, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh,
The bad ones, the
I thought
terrible.
you had
ones.
like a family of fate.
No.
Oh no, that's your boy from.
So you trying to protect that?
No, that's your boy from Agents of Shield that actually had the low cut. The big black guy. Anyhow, so before we move on, I did want to talk about the the reaction to that because it's so adverse, and I think I read an article about kind of like the tone deafness of white Hollywood when it came to that whole scenario. A lot of people, not even white Hollywood, just Hollywood in general, but there's a few black thrown in there, but mostly white Hollywood. Jim Carrey, we all love Jim Carrey, grew up with him. He basically said that it was sickening to see Hollywood applaud for him after he won the award.
We are not the cool club anymore.
Right. And that if he would have been slapped by Will Smith, he would have sued him for $200 million.
I can see it. Chris still might.
Oh, you think so?
I sued a nigga for one of them studios or something. Yeah, I need something. I was embarrassed. I
Okay.
need to be made whole. In fact, me as a black, I'm actually kind of aggrieved as someone who likes Chris Rock.
Yeah.
So the lawsuit coming.
But you also like Will Smith too, though.
Oh shit.
Split the
Sue
baby.
both of their ass.
100 million. Split the baby.
The trauma that I witnessed on television was it took me back to a place I didn't want to go to.
And
I
that was-
came here
No,
to see
that's what somebody
award
really
shows.
said.
No, it ain't somebody. It's the masses have said that. I'm gonna read y'all something real quick. This is from SE Cup.
Who was one of the other girls that hosted though?
Did you just
Blonde chick, white chick.
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
said
I'm
that.
still processing my trauma.
Right. And you know what? Real
I
quick.
hope she's being funny.
Let me
'Cause
She
play.
was
usually
not
not.
being funny. She was dead ass
She
serious.
usually isn't.
The actual good host, Wanda Sykes, was actually on Ellen yesterday or this morning. Actually, I think it was yesterday, this morning, and she talked about it. If I can get this fucking video to play, it'd be amazing. And it's not playing.
You can't get shit.
I can't get
You
shit to
should
play.
You should do
bro.
better, just like a little bit better.
I just
Back when
suck,
Mike
man.
used to handle it, shit was lit.
I suck
crazy.
right now. I can't get it to play. Jerry, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. If you can find Wanda.
So I feel like I don't want to let you, because you kind of threw a little slick dig on Jada in there about the hair and that she rocked it, or she says she don't care. If I say I don't care about my weight, I could say that. But if you keep going with the jokes into the disrespect space, I can still go back and be offended. It's not like once I claim I'm cool with it, I can never be uncool with it. So if Jada rocked the short dude, or even if she said in the audio clip, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about, or I don't care about what people say about this bald head, she can hold those moments of empowerment and still be offended later.
Yeah.
Because while we joke here on the show, if somebody really wanted to try to be offensive about my weight, now you've crossed the line, and now we have a different discussion. So she can have that. But also, I'm not saying good or bad, up or down, because I love comedy and I think comedians should be able to get their shit off. However, in certain arenas, you're going to say something to offend. I don't think that means you should be attacked, but if you are attacked, you can't be surprised, if that makes sense. When I say you can't be surprised, if you're trying like comedians talk about it often. When they come off the stage, they get accosted by people in the, when they're out and about in the crowd or whatever. You said something on stage, so it's not a new thing that this happens. It's just new that it happened to this extreme, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna challenge both your thoughts.
Okay. Yes.
So the first one,
yes.
The first one, I don't think I'm challenging your thought. I think I'm actually
that's
enhancing
disappointing.
it. So with the Jada thing, like it's also it's also like it's different to say I don't give a fuck what no one says about my bald head, and we talk about the millions of people that you don't fucking know, versus when it's somebody that you do know that's relatively in your circle, in your space that you interact with, whether it's regularly or not, but that you've interacted with your whole life, for them to make a joke about you, like that's where that pain could come from.
So you agree with me? Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna challenge your second thought because for the exact same reason, right? As a comedian, yeah, you're in a bar somewhere, you're in a crowd somewhere. The crowd is whoever they are. Like they're not people who are professionals to be around you in your arena, in your space, right? They hire comedians to host these shows for that purpose,
right?
For that purpose, and so you're supposed to be in a room full of professionals who know what you're there for, and like you trying to drive up whatever type of laughs or whatever you can to make people watch anyway. So like for you to get so upset about something like that, like, yeah, she knows him, but also this is his fucking job. Like this is what he's paid here to be here for. So
Sam, and you bring up an interesting point about it, because this ain't the first time Chris did this. We know Chris makes jokes about people. He makes jokes about Jada in particular. And I get it. Maybe Will is harboring onto these things about him. But I'll say if it's been the second time, cool. Third time, cool. Fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, shame on you for not addressing that shit with Chris a long time ago. If it bothers you that he makes a comment about your wife.
It doesn't bother him that he made a comment about his wife. It bothers him that he's tired of being him and his family being the butt of somebody's joke for the past.
Oh, I'm gonna punch it back. That's how you. This is what you think?
Yeah.
I got you.
So in this case, was Will being a bully?
No,
he wasn't being a bully.
No.
He was just being emotionally irresponsible.
He overreacted.
Yeah.
Okay,
but being in a moment of overreaction doesn't mean that you're now a title.
He overreacted.
I think
I
he
do
would have
think.
hit Dave Chappelle.
Hell no.
Hell no.
No.
Hell the fuck no.
I would, if you had asked me before the show, I don't think he would have. I wouldn't have thought he would have hit Chris Rock. Chris Rock's a legend. He's an OG in the shit.
Yeah, but Chris said something that was pretty poignant, that motherfuckers have been walking all over him his entire life, and I think that that's true. And I think
Chris said that?
Yeah,
Okay.
his entire life, and I think that people will always go for that person that they can do that with.
You felt that?
You know, huh?
You felt that?
I felt that.
Yeah.
No, not generally. No, not at all. But I will say that there were a lot of motherfuckers making jokes about shit over the course of 94 years, and let's keep it modern, the last 10 years. This is the first time that somebody has ever slapped the shit out of a comedian on air at 94 times.
Y'all seen the Kanye memes?
Mm-mm. What Kanye do?
It's like memes of or it's like gifs of I can't even remember who it is, but somebody like walking through a studio all fierce and shit. Talking about now Kanye knows it's okay to slap comedians.
Oh shit! Oh my my God, Kanye. It's and we can move on from here, but it's just I think people are not attuned to the nuances of the situation. It had nothing. I don't think it had anything to do with Chris said. So because people are, he shouldn't have said something about his wife. He should have said about her hair. How dare he? Because it just came out recently that Chris has some type of oh my God, some version of not Asperger's, but something very similar to it. So technically, Chris has an inability to actually establish and identify certain social cues. So Will slapped the man that, by all intents and purposes, I ain't gonna use the R word.
That's a cop out.
Why is that a cop out?
That's a cop out.
Everybody wants to get mad at. Everybody wants to get mad at Chris for saying something bad about Jada's alopecia.
You think he just went up there and just did that shit?
Nah,
Like,
that
you think he just winged it?
Hell no.
Hell no.
He
has a whole team of people that he pays a lot of money to make sure.
I said,
it wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. It was like a chuckle funny. It was like when Claude be trying to roast for no reason, and I'm sitting here going, I made the same face Jada made. I was like, really? This what we doing? We doing ball jokes, Claude? This what we doing?
It wasn't.
You're Chris Rock. Will, get him, Will.
Sure,
get him, Will.
Sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. W.
You be attacking my bald head, and I feel real Jada right now, and I hope a Will come and save me.
I told you want to be dominated by a light-skinned dude. I've been telling you that.
Be my Will and slap him.
He does have the most slappable face in this room.
I'll put that Wanda Sykes video up on the IG, y'all, so y'all can hear her.
Oh shit.
But generally speaking, the whole narrative has been that Will assaulted Chris, and I don't think that. I'm gonna say this, y'all forgive me. He did, but I don't think white America understands that it wasn't just a pure, hey, I'm this psychopath that's just gonna hit a motherfucker. I felt at that moment that I have not defended the people that I'm responsible for defending my entire life, and now this is my snapping point. And that was a good snapping point.
The second one was whack.
This is my snapping point, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get it on somebody I know I can get away with doing it.
So
too.
The question was asked, what was like, so that became the topic of conversation.
Yes, sir.
What was lost? Like the wars
a lot, my nigga.
They were dope.
A lot.
The wars were dope.
So here's the irony. Thank you, Jerry. So the irony of that, the irony of all of that is that there was all kinds of history for our culture this 94th freaking Oscar. So I'll start with number one. The first time ever in 94 in the Oscars 94 history, you had a black man actually produce the Oscars.
That was dope.
Yeah, no, that's definitely dope. And I don't think I had the picture. The picture's not up there for some reason. I think it went away. Restream, you just screwing us today, man. What the hell?
I feel like you just slandered them because I'm not saying you fucking it up. I'm saying when I had it, it wasn't fucked up.
I know.
That's all I'm saying. So you owe our hopefully they sponsor us. First black man in 95 years is something I don't know.
Chris, it's Chris. Oh my y'all, forgive me, y'all. Not Chris Rock. See, when you type in Oscars and you put Chris, it comes up as Chris Rock.
Googling or are you binging? This is why I said shit.
Are you binging?
This is what's fucking us up. He asked about Bing earlier. I don't even know if that aired, so that this seems random.
Oh my god, no, that's dope. You did a good. Oh, it might not have aired last time because we were talking about that last time.
So right now, this makes no connective sense. That was a callback to something y'all didn't hear.
Yo, here's
Bobby Binging is the point, and he sexually harassed me.
Here's what's really fucked up. I'm trying to Google this motherfucker, and it ain't even Will Packer, not Chris. Will Packer.
Jeez, bro.
Will Packer, and I had the fucking picture of him, and it's all of a sudden not on my fucking thing here. But Will Packer was the first.
I thought this was a professional show.
The Port Podcast. Oh no, this ain't the Oscars. Will Packer, you can come produce the Port Podcast and keep us fucking in mind. No, Jay, you're doing a great job, man. I love you. Oh, there he is.
He's our Will Packer.
Where did that come from?
Jerry, you know what he doing?
My nigga Jerry is
that look like the award
bomb. Y'all don't even know how much the bomb Jerry.
He might have a more slappable face and actually whiter teeth than me. He's winning.
Will Packer?
He's winning. Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, you see the cheeks, bro. You get the good reverb. You get that good fop, that pop that you want. If you're slapping somebody, you want that. Will didn't get it. But
yeah, he did.
You ain't never smack nothing and get that reverb. I feel like you have it.
Shout out to my brother. That's like his specialty because he knows it's disrespectful. He open hand slapper.
Your brother is an open hand slapper?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think he does that because he's actually a Marine, and so
I could kill you.
Probably go pretty bad.
A ball of fist is a aggravated battery. It's an upcharge.
He's done it a couple times.
He just smack him off.
Openly, like just open hand
Would he be
Smack
willing to
shit.
come into the studio and have a challenge with me and Mike where he slaps us and whoever has
What's happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
What's happening?
Are y'all gonna fly him in from North Carolina?
We'll fly him from North Carolina.
I, wait, what
We'll
was
drive
happening?
him in from North Carolina.
He would love that.
We letting people do what?
Her Marine brother's gonna slap us, and the first person to give up is.
He said,
No, you just agreed before. Why are you not agreeing now? You agreed before.
Where I'm from, her brother slapped me. We going to it.
All right, we
He's just got to take me out.
He could if he wanted to.
He's going to have to. He's going to have to put me in the hospital.
All right. Aside from Will Packer, big ups to Will
My
Packer.
pride wouldn't let me. You punch me, you might could get away with it. You slap me, you could.
Open hand, full connect.
Am I such a bitch that you believe that I'm not about to do violence back to you? Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
The slap is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's up there with spitting. Spitting takes all. Don't spit on me.
Don't spit on me.
You gotta die.
I think mushing is equally.
Mushing is up there. It's a soft slap. It's a soft slap.
Hell no.
Nah, this the mush.
That's a trigger point for me. Don't
get the,
no. If I know that you even have the intention of mushing me.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not a fighter. I've been in fights.
Wait, it's like
never.
This? No.
I had this girl. She was in my house and went to mush me in my own house.
Shit.
And I tried to climb over a person to get to her. Like you're not finna mush me in
it
at all.
You want to fight her right now? Thinking about it. Look, she get all red.
Hold on, why you ain't just going around the person?
She went to mush me, and I moved my head back, and it was like,
oh, she missed.
It was like a swipe. It was like this.
You can do it.
And I was like, oh hell no.
Oh, that's violation. She violated. As soon as it hit the tip,
out
of a dust cloud.
My friend picked me up. and put me behind him, and I tried to climb over him.
I put too much tequila in that cup, didn't I?
Bro, I have not been drinking it because yes, the fuck you did.
It's tantamount to calling me a bitch.
Yep.
And I'd rather you just had called me a bitch because you slapped me.
So outside of the slap, though, real quick, and Will Packer being the first black person to produce the Oscars.
I was stalling to let you.
I had him here. Will Packer was the first black person to produce the Oscars. Big up to him. Despite that moment, great fucking show. Great fucking day. Great host, except for the two other ones.
Everybody did it. And I don't normally like Amy Schumer.
So that's what I was going to say. That was next on my thing here. Samuel L. Jackson, and I don't know if Danny Glover's first, but Samuel L. Jackson got his first Oscar of all time, and it was presented by Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Denzel for being so level-headed.
Denzel Washington presented as Samuel L. Jackson an Oscar.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's fucking crazy.
Hold on, elite acting right there.
Hold on, can I do one more? Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I one up that? Not one up that.
Movie choices.
Can I do a sidestep from that? Danny Glover also got an honorary Oscar from Alfre Woodard.
Dope.
You know,
what was it for?
I think they were honorary Oscars. It's for people who haven't gotten them yet, and they're getting kind of old, and I think they're gonna kick the bucket soon, so they give them an honorary Oscar.
Unfortunately, the way Oscars are set up, those two men are victims of role choices. They've been amazing in everything they've been in. They usually play characters that are quirky and different.
Their generation too.
And their skin color, they might be a little darker than the average black person. Mm-hmm. I'm playing. I ain't gonna play the light skin game, but no. Truthfully, there could be many reasons why things just don't happen. Maybe they, Charles Barkley never got a ring, but he happened to play during Michael Jordan's era.
That's
it's
true.
Unfortunate, but props to the not posthumous. Props to the honorary awards for people who just when you say their name, they do.
Yeah, and the board of governors looks different nowadays. It's full of black people, and not just full of black people. So people who understand the contribution that we have had on the American cinema and the
Sidney Poitier got one too, didn't he?
Sidney Poitier has an actual Oscar,
but I mean he got like an honorary one
That's
too, in that same award show. I was watching.
I don't know that Sidney Poitier
because it says Sidney Poitier, and I like how you Poitier.
He got a post. I can't say a post. Posthumous. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. That's only you always say that because your grandfather worked at a funeral home.
He was a funeral home director.
Don't judge me. Last thing I wanted to say outside of that
also was Latin, and I do that
with these two. I just got to show y'all that. When I see that, I feel good. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna put that different one. I see that and I feel good.
We joke a lot about me not kicking the bucket early because I'll drive shit fast. But truthfully, when I was talking to the young boys yesterday at a networking event, I love my grades. I lean into it. I want to be these guys talking shit about, this is Mike Claude winning the award for the Port Podcast. I'm too old for this shit and all of that. I love that. That's amazing. Plus, they made mad movies that we can just. I'm not even going to begin the list. It's 250, 300 strong.
Yeah. If I'm not correct, I think Samuel L. Jackson might be the #1 grossing actor of all time as far as movies. I think Will Smith is 2.
I believe it.
And it's uncanny. But one last thing, Questlove actually won for a documentary. It was actually the event that actually started the whole slap thing. Questlove won it for Summer of Soul. If you haven't seen Summer of Soul, it is on Hulu. and it gives a little bit of a in-depth look at our parents' time. I would say Mike and I's parents' time, and that festival they had. I believe it was in Harlem.
Talking about the Harlem Renaissance, the new Harlem Renaissance.
It was a festival that happened
during
summer,
yes.
summer, so yeah, and it's amazing. And I have to watch it again because I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep not because it wasn't great, but I was intermittent watching the daughters yelling at me, and I'm gonna kick everybody out of the house and watch that shit again with a nice bottle of scotch. And y'all check it out too. The Summer Soul is actually good. I don't think that we gave enough recognition to that because it literally happened. The slap around the world. Heard Around the World happened during Questlove's big moment, and
that was the award that was being presented.
That was the award that was being presented.
I was Questlove. I thought you was gonna bring up footage. I was Questlove a couple Halloweens ago.
Oh no, I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that.
I love Questlove, man. The Roots crew forever. Questlove as a director. That's what I would love to do. I was just telling the homie Steve today. I want to direct some shit, and whether get an Oscar or not, I want to say I did that. And SVM will be doing that.
Yeah,
at some point.
I definitely want to Oscar. Hell yes.
Seeing all that was super dope. Those dudes are integral to identity and like the Roots crew. Like that's the music just goes. But you got Sam L, Danny Glover. These dudes are major staples in a lot of people's lives. To be getting these awards and recognition is give them their flowers, and it's dope to see, especially from when motherfuckers was protesting the Oscars a couple years ago.
Yeah,
just making sure that we get represented. They are bringing that. So.
It's crazy to think how long they've really been involved too. Like I was looking at another post. That someone put on Instagram today, and it was pictures from the 1993 Oscars.
Okay.
Denzel was in there, looking young as hell. Robert Downey Jr., like Morgan Freeman was in there and still looked old as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
he had the same face the whole time.
He started his career at 40.
Even if he started, him at 20 just looked like him.
If you do that, man, that motherfucker was 197. Doing that math right now, he's got to be about 150 years old.
At least.
Benjamin Morgan Freeman. I tried to make it work.
Benjamin Button Freeman.
Yeah. No, definitely. Kind of sad that this happened because it was literally historical for our culture, and and it sucks. Something that we kind of touched on it a little bit. There's no sink or swim this week. We're going to keep it with the news. It was the biggest thing in this week. Nothing else. Nobody talked about Ukraine. People talked about Ukraine and the gas prices and all that shit, but everybody wanted to focus in on Will and Chris. But one thing I will say,
we should have a competition, sink or swim.
Drinking,
like in
actual
pool.
Swimming,
like in a pool. Yeah,
both of us sink. What you talking about?
No, not. We're not talking a brick to our feet. I mean, we should do something in a pool, like a pool challenge or something. Maybe a dunk tank. There you go. Dunk tank. You make a joke of his lane.
Give me the bathing suit.
You.
Oh my God.
You and this light-skinned fetish, man.
Jerry,
you know what it is?
No.
You know what it
one
is?
rich light-skinned dude slaps a dark-skinned dude, and Mike just gets all nasty.
No, Claude wants you to fetishize him so bad. Look, any opportunity where he's like, you know what, this I could maybe turn this into Claude having fantasies about me.
I normally like light-skinned bitches.
Claude wants you to want him so bad.
I'm literally trying to manifest.
He just wants to be a bad bitch. Just let him be a bad bitch.
Light-skinned bitches been on me since elementary school.
Wow.
I see it. I get it. Salute to the light-skinned bitch.
So
can you make a shirt for yourself? Just say light-skinned bitches.
No. Light-skinned bitch.
Light-skinned bitch.
I wear that shit. I don't give a shit. Hell yeah, I'll make it, and I'll put it on our website.
The voice, his voice higher than
hell yeah. With the camera, hell yeah.
He came with his Jada voice for that.
I did want to say to y'all, we talked a little bit about why Will did that, man code his feelings, emotions, his trauma in his past life, trying to defend, he couldn't defend his mom, he couldn't defend a lot of the shit, and he got to protection mode, as he said in his speech, being I can't remember, Richard Williams, and so there's a lot of things around that. We've already talked about it, that the rhetoric is already out there. We've talked about can he justify his emotions? Yes, it's been out there, but I want to hear, because what I really haven't heard, Sam, and I'm glad you're here for this. This is why we have you here. What do women think of emotional men and men who respond with emotional, I guess, actions like what happened with Will and Chris? Sorry, I put you on the spot.
I'm emotional.
I think there's levels to it.
Okay.
And I think that somebody said it the best who I interviewed
a man once
a couple of weeks ago. No, it was a woman. I did these really cool interviews with women in leadership at my job. Shout out to Claude for helping me with that project.
Name drop.
And
that was dope. That was smooth.
And one of the women that I spoke to was talking about the importance of emotion, and like a lot of people see it as a weakness, and especially women get scared being around men because they're like, oh, I'm a more emotional in nature. But she said it the best, which is that being emotional is actually a strength, but there's a time and a place for it.
Okay.
So there's I don't see any problems with an emotional man. I often wish that men would be more emotional than they are, because I think that the lack of emotion is trauma based a lot of times, or it's not trauma like anything significant, but I mean, it is significant. It's just how you're raised and how you're brought up to be is, don't show emotion, don't this, don't that. And it actually,
I feel attacked.
It actually creates issues where all y'all motherfuckers need therapy for real, because y'all don't know how to process any emotion. So I think in a man who is in tune, I think a man who is in
tune. She's got it all right. What would you sit here listening like,
hey, yeah.
She's spitting.
So I think a man who is in tune with his emotions, I think that's the strongest man alive, right? If you can be in tune with your emotions, you can process them effectively, and you can communicate them effectively. Shout out to you. That's dope, right? Especially from a man. That's like a super strength.
That's emotional intelligence.
A man, it is.
Yeah.
A man who uses emotion to lash out is problematic. So if you're just trying to use emotion or utilize emotion to communicate how you're feeling, the way you think, your love language, your thought processes, where you're coming from, your intent, things like that, that's fine. If you're using your emotion as an excuse to berate people, to abuse people, to gaslight people, to manipulate people, any of that, that's an issue.
Spitting.
So no. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm
sorry
not,
if that was too deep. For
she's also giving therapy services.
Yeah. No, you used the word mansplain last episode, Mike. I said I'm not gonna mansplain what she said. No, my reaction is gonna be.
I'm not sure if you could.
No, absolutely not, because I have never been a woman. Despite what Mike is trying to get me to do.
Not just a bitch.
I'm just. Somebody will get slapped on this.
Hey, bring that Oscar back. Go ahead and pass along.
Thank you.
I like to thank my mama.
One thing I will say,
and Black baby Jesus.
One thing I will say to that, Sam, and that was interesting. Thank you for that perspective. I will say to you though that men emotions are dangerous to me, because everybody can have a feeling, right? Everybody can feel something. Feelings are neither right nor wrong. I say this all the time to Mike, and this is something I learned in therapy. Feelings are neither right or wrong. It's what you just feel. It's in your gut, your heart, your brain. It's what you are manifesting through your soul and your experiences. That's a feeling, your perception of something. The problem with feelings and emotions is that a feeling will turn into emotion if you do not address that feeling through either therapy, through the person that you're feeling that about, and emotions are volatile. They're volatile and they're dangerous. Yes, there could be happy emotions like love and joy. Those are great, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about rage and anger, despair.
No.
Those are things that we don't ever talk about, our feelings that lead to that. And that's the problem, especially men, especially Black men.
The emotions aren't what's dangerous.
Okay.
Being angry, being resentful, those emotions are not what's dangerous. What's dangerous is not knowing or understanding how to communicate them or how to deal with them. Because when you just suffocate them, when you just push them down, when you quiet them, when you don't address them, that's the danger.
Yeah.
And so the danger isn't the emotion itself, it's the lack of ability to be able to handle it effectively.
Okay.
Right? Emotions are just it's just a natural occurrence. Like, you can't help how you feel about something. How you feel is how you feel for whatever reason.
It's true.
This is correct.
You know what I mean?
This is an explanation of emotions.
No, no. So feelings. I told you this before.
I didn't mean to be sarcastic.
But I try to explain to you. Feelings are cerebral. Emotions are external. Your feelings usually are up here.
I don't think emotions have to be external. I think.
Yeah, you can internalize them.
Yeah,
just don't.
I think.
How do you internalize happiness? I guess you do. You could internalize happiness, sadness. Usually, you don't internalize happiness. Happiness is usually something that you want to express outwardly.
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
You
though.
can internalize happiness.
Okay.
You actually, Yes, you can. Declining
Yeah.
compliments and things of that nature. There's ways that it can present in weird, odd ways.
The difference is that people who internalize happiness are generally people who don't believe that they deserve it.
Exactly. And that's the issue. It's a different issue, but it's the process. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not like I watch movies. I see things that get me teared up. I openly admit that. I tell my friends I love them. Not anything that I learned. It's just something I learned as being a part of the times. It wasn't like my dad taught me that. But we never had a problem saying I love you, and me and my dad kick it. I do also think while I said that a man should be measured in his response. That as a man, I'm very strong. And let's say like I'm playing around with my girl. It requires a certain touch to my strength. It's not like I'm actually trying to slam her like I would wrestle with, say, you.
You don't want to smush her.
Yeah. Or that, like, even like if I'm on her, I'm not putting my whole weight on her, but I could actually tackle you and actually just lean on you because equal weight, equal transition. But I think a man should just be mindful of how this response is, because we have the ability to be violent. We have the ability to start wars, or even with our mouths and our commentary, we have the ability to undo ourselves with nonsense when you're not able to. Like, I played football growing up my whole life. And one thing coaches always tell you growing up, you hear it at different levels. Football is about aggression, but it's aggression applied through mentality, like applying it properly so you can get the job done. Military might teach something similar. I went through the police
aggression
academy.
with intention.
Yeah. I'm applying it where it needs to be applied and not just lashing out. When you don't have control, it's like you overreact. You get yourself like, this is something I even tell my emotional ass son, which I love him to death, but he thinks first with anger. He thinks first with persecution, self-defense, and these things. And it's something that I have to try to.
That's his generation, though.
Yes, but also I never did that, I don't think. And maybe if I had my moments where as a kid my mom had to teach it out of me, that's the point. The point being, I can be mad, but I could apply that anger towards let's say a cop does something to me. I could apply that anger to the lawsuit, to the calling the lawyer, getting it done, or I could try to fight and get shot in the moment. That I think a man should process this through what's the goal that I want to hit, and how do I use this energy to get it to the right proper place. That you can cry during movies, and I love hard, but also I don't let my anger get the best of me.
Yeah, so, there's power in pausing. I think there's power in pausing, and you have to. It requires a level of self-awareness too that I think a lot of people lack. But there's a power in saying, okay, my emotions are getting too strong right now. I need to walk away. And then taking that time, using that and taking that time to process. And if you need to punch something, you need get a motherfucking punching bag. Like, whatever you have to do, if that's how you process your emotions, there's ways to do it that are safe and effective for yourself and for the people around you without you causing damage.
Help me understand, though, then, Mike, you being a man and you, Sam, your perception outside as a woman, help me understand the idea that as men, you know, if we are aggrieved by one another, that we have to act in a certain level of, I won't say violence, but a certain level of emotion.
Who'd you ask first?
Whoever wants to talk first about that, I'll jump in when I'm done. But like, it's one of those things where there's the man code, right? You know, somebody aggrieves you have to address that shit. Oftentimes, though, that shit is not handled with a level of emotional intelligence. It's handled with raw emotions. And Will is a perfect example. And it's a good conversation. And I think the problem is that everybody wants to make it Will assaulted Chris, and it's this big whole thing. And I'm just traumatized by that. That's great. I'm glad you're traumatized by Will slapping, Chris, and not the Ukraine war where they're literally showing children being bombed.
Yeah, I feel like the people who are traumatized by it, you can tell how they grew up.
Yeah, y'all grew up nice in a white picket fence. You know, whatever happened to predictability, the milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. I'm talking about, literally, I grew up seeing motherfuckers get slapped in the fucking face before. Yeah. It did not traumatize me. It was jarring, and it was very,
it probably did traumatize you, but
oh yeah, definitely.
Seeing it again didn't. It wasn't the first time that shit happened.
I don't have any PTSD from Will Smith slapping Chris Brown. Damn, he would have slapped Chris Brown.
Chris Brown would have beat his ass.
Light skin on light skin crime.
I had a terrible joke, and I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it. But no, that's just so why do we often always go to blows?
Because you haven't been taught to do different.
Counterpoint?
Sure.
Because sometimes you just got to. I grew up as a proper speaking black male in West Tampa, and there's a lot of times I just had to fight because motherfuckers was on me.
Yeah.
And if that's a trauma response, the therapist would say, Michael, that's a trauma response. You shouldn't hit people. I say, but sometimes you got to hit motherfucker, get them up off you. Let's say not using our fists. If I'm a business and we're in competition, we're business rivals. You levy a strike at me, I gotta levy one back at you, right?
Yeah.
Granted, Will was the aggressor. If Chris responded, maybe we're having a different convo. But to me, sometimes putting hands on a motherfucker is required. And when a violation happens, maybe I am Will, and maybe I say, maybe him and Chris had a convo last time this happened a couple Oscars ago.
It's possible. You're right.
Maybe I IM'd him and he was like, "Hey, bro, hey, what Big Willie here? By the way, just keep my wife's name out your mouth. Please be cool." And then now we hear at the next Oscars, and Will even laughed. He's like, "Wait, oh, this the motherfucker I already told to not." So now I gotta put. To me, it could be a trauma response, like Sam said, but I think a counterpoint is sometimes you have to show that, like, even dogs will growl back at a dog who's violating.
Yeah.
And I think that's proper sometimes.
We are animals.
I think you're right, and I think that that's an answer that I couldn't have given because as women, we don't do that.
Oh, that ain't true. But
no. I mean, as women,
Yeah.
we do it, but it's different, right? Like you can fight your homeboy real quick just because, like, okay, I'm disrespected now.
I'm more than willing to do it.
And all right, we got to go to blows real quick, but
just
then,
so you know.
but then we're gonna be good after that. You know what I mean?
Of
I
course.
seen Jerry ready to do it a couple times. Like, that's fine. We can put the gloves on. We can do a free hand. Like
Me? He
no,
told you that
no,
about
no,
me?
no, not with you, but with other people.
No,
that I've
point
been
the camera
around.
this way. Point the camera. Jerry looked up like, oh shit, I'm about to get attacked.
But I know it's different for men. Like, because women, if I put hands on you,
y'all can't be friends no more.
That's
we
forever.
we can't be friends no
Y'all
more.
can't
I'm
be
not
friends no
fucking
more.
with you.
War were declared.
Fuck you, fuck your kids, fuck their kids. Like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Fuck
like,
you and your whole lineage.
whole lineage.
I've seen women
Hey.
cut off in traffic who curse the name of everyone who
Yeah.
drives
Yeah.
that car.
Yes.
Right. So it's
I don't
it's
fuck with
different
that
for women.
bitch. Is not just a fucking phrase. It's a lifestyle for some
A
females.
lifestyle. Yeah.
I
So
wish women were like us.
No, you don't.
No,
No.
you don't.
No, you
In
don't.
that regard, I do.
No.
In that regard.
It would be real.
Oh, yeah,
It
maybe.
would be
In
real
that regard.
problematic.
If women could just squabble and get it done with and be done, think about all the shit I don't have to hear about coworkers.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I'm
I am my
thinking.
wife's coworker.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yo, I just thought about that.
I would fight your wife's coworker.
It's weird. It's so hard being both the work husband and the real husband.
Oh my god.
I visibly spit.
my wife works from home, y'all. For y'all like
I
this
can
shit.
picture your wife in the living room right now, rolling her eyes like this motherfucker.
Or rolling on the ground laughing.
Or in the comment section because she's been in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
watch
Don't
your
play.
mouth.
Where you
Right.
at? Where you at, Renee? Come
Oh,
through.
She was attacking me earlier. She said athletic question mark. It was,
I
it
wrote
was
that for her.
unnecessary.
I actually wrote that joke for her.
Oh, you.
Oh my god.
Wait,
yeah.
where were we though? We were
Well,
on,
so just to recap, I agree with what you said from the perspective of men, which is a perspective that I don't have any right to, and it's different for me. So I respect what you said, and I know that there's a difference there. I think the other side of that is like, because what you're saying, there's still a certain level of logic to that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we have now reached this level of disrespect, and we know what the fuck needs to happen. You know what I mean?
I may have crossed that line myself as a disrespectee.
Yeah.
And if Buddy put hands on me, I'm like, oh no, I deserved it.
Yeah. Some people don't.
But you also gonna get what you're gonna get back.
Yeah, but some people are the aggressors, and some people do it as just like a natural reaction because they feel big and bad, and they feel tough, and they feel like, oh, I can't this and I can't that, and I think in that case, it's because they probably weren't taught to think about things differently, or to take their time and take things with a grain of salt.
Well, I might ignore this on the screen that say, Jay, you can take that down now because it's offended me that Mike was threatening to hit my wife. Is that what they say? Mike was going to hit me? Is that what she said just now? What you trying to do?
With the kickball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I would never
I
never
think-
hit Riri. It would be you
I
first.
think that's her name now. I like it. Riri. I like it.
You can't
We
have
had a
it.
whole argument about it last
No,
time
I
I was
like
here,
it.
and
I
he was
like it.
no, I love
I'm
this for
feeling it.
us."
I'm
I know.
feeling it. I'm feeling
I don't like
it.
that you're feeling it.
I'm
It's
feeling
a
it.
friend
You
thing
know what?
between us and her. I don't want
Honestly,
you to be in
when
it.
y'all leave, I'm put some calypso music on.
We
and
didn't
we
invite
just
you
go over
here.
and dance, and
God.
it's just Riri
I
now.
want to be clear. We didn't invite you here. She don't want you to call her Riri.
You can't sit with us.
You can't sit with us. Thank you.
No.
Don't call her Riri. I'm gonna be offended.
I
He's
think
gonna come
gonna
inter-
have to fight you.
I'm gonna interrupt. Keep my friend's nickname out
That's
your
your
mouth.
mouth. Yeah.
That's
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 what I
gonna
mean.
be he's letting you know now in advance. That is the level of disrespect where y'all gotta fight.
I will-
afterwards.
Don't say
Y'all
my
have to
nickname for
tussle.
my friend. She's my friend of 10 years, and I stood it. I didn't stand her.
What do we call the little wonder? Mimi? No, I don't have a
Little what?
nickname for her. Little
about
wonder.
Mimi?
Yeah, I don't call her. I don't have a nickname for her.
She been Mimi since like 2010.
You say that, but I've never called her Mimi.
Jerry?
That's
Boom.
oh damn. All right, Mimi. We love you.
My years was off, but I'll be drinking.
But I will say this.
Did
I feel like guys that respond like Will does I think it happens more often than not. I think a lot of men move with, and Charlamagne the God, who I'm a fan of the Breakfast Club, talks about this a lot. A lot of people move with emotions, and I get it being emotional. I get emotional. I've literally, hey, listen, no, we know.
You get emotional and lack self-awareness. So you're the other kind.
Y'all know what?
You like therapy, Sam, until she get on you, huh?
Well, no, I get it, and everybody in this room, maybe except for homie Vicky here, can attest to my emotional tendencies. But I think
steer clear, bro. Steer clear.
Yeah. Avoid it at all costs.
What's important though is being able to recognize that, hey, you know what? I'm acting on emotion. How do I stop myself from acting on emotion? Because emotions, like I said, are volatile, and they're based on feelings that aren't necessarily right or wrong, but they are literally coming from your cerebellum and not necessarily from the reality of the world.
It's also important to realize that we're just fucking humans having human experiences and trying to survive, and that we're bound to have emotional outbursts and act with emotions in bad ways.
But you can't
occasionally. But when you do, like, you also have to be able to forgive yourself, and you also have to be able to own that shit too. And you need to be able to apologize and not in private. But however, whatever method that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you call somebody out and go off on them on Facebook, you need to have that same motherfucking energy when you apologize, or so on and so forth. So it is important to be able to be self-aware, but we're not perfect, and nobody's ever going to be able to completely contain how they act with emotions. Sometimes shit's gonna happen, and that's okay too, but you just got to be able to recognize that and learn from it and apologize for it. Own that shit.
Well, and apologize is not even sometimes the end all be all, because I think Will and Chris are now, they're good according to Diddy, and their Twitters, they have
that's
apologized.
Not real apologies, that's PR apologies.
Well, no, here's the problem though. And I don't know that, and I actually, when this all happened, I actually talked to Mike, and I talked to the homie Don, who hasn't been on trolling yet. I mean, I don't know, I haven't looked at the comments.
I don't know if I want to be involved in this yet.
Okay. No, we had a conversation when I said that there are going to be consequences for Will Smith for his actions, and it ain't going to be on side. Chris is not going to press charges. Chris ain't going to sue. But there's this thing called the Academy of Motion Pictures of Arts and Sciences, and that's a group of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck what your emotions were. They are by duty and their bylaws to give you consequences. Now, Whoopi Goldberg, if y'all don't know, Whoopi Goldberg is I follow her because she is like mama to me.
She was your all-time crush I referred to earlier.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, I used to have a crush on dark-skinned girl. You mad?
Still do.
You mad?
You still do.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
I see you eyeing new guy now.
Yo, I gotta watch it. I'm giddy. I am blushing right now.
I'm mad I made you blush.
Whoopi, I love you. I swear to God. Understand though, Whoopi said she's a member of the 55. She is a member of the 55-member board of governors for the Academy of Arts and Sciences, the Oscars, and she basically said we ain't gonna take that from him, which I don't think they are, but there are going to be consequences to that particular thing.
He should have to get back the rewards.
I didn't know about the rewards. No, I don't. You know what it is? You know what's probably going to happen? They're probably going to suspend him
from the Oscars.
No. He might not be able to submit his next film for consideration.
Bro.
Which sucks, or not film or his role. He may not be able to be considered for best actor. Yeah.
Whatever penalties they levy, it is what it is. He did it. He deserved the penalty. I fully agree.
They're gonna have to do something just to
keep people from getting slapped.
Comedians, man. I gotta say, comedians.
Not even just to keep people from just for all the white people who were taken aback.
Who are traumatized.
Yeah.
Wait, we giving in the white guilt now about something between us?
We've been giving in the white guilt for 300 years.
I was gonna say,
just because the barbecue conversation happened on the Oscars, we should handle that in ours. He should be banned from the BET Award and still be able to clean up on these white folk in the Oscars. He should be able to.
Just to throw some weird shit out, some funny shit. What is worse, white guilt or actual racism?
Worse in what sense? What am I doing
What's
that day?
the most annoying, actually? Because white guilt just has accounted for a lot of bullshit, in my opinion, over the last few years. People do shit that ain't necessary. We don't need you to go on and say how that shit traumatized you. That's great. That's fine.
I'm definitely going to say racism, by the way. I'm definitely the whole racism, like, it's really inconvenient.
Racism is more genuine
when racism happens to you.
Right.
Like,
but racism is more genuine. That's what I'm saying.
But you invest your whole career in trying to move up the corporate ladder, and then some racist CEO will tell you, no, you can't do that. Is way different than Karen crying online, because when Karen crying, I'm crying because I'm laughing at her dumbass. Remember the one that was shaking in the in the what's the lotion spot?
Yeah.
Bed Bath. She was. I can't believe I've been accosted. I wake up to that. That's my alarm. Wake up.
Well, I don't think Karens aren't white guilt though. White guilt are the people that are. I'm sorry, the SE cups of the world.
It is definitely white victimhood. But what I'm basically saying is essentially, white guilt is so minimal. It's almost laughable when it happens.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if I get an extra coffee or something because you were guilty, you owe me. Give me my reparations.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound bad. Y'all come for me if you want to. I almost respect genuine racism more so than white guilt because at least they're being genuine. And I know you're racist, and I don't have to understand.
No,
there's
racism ain't
no
always
subtext.
Well, I think I think he means blatant racism, versus I'm not racist because I have a black friend.
I appreciate
that's the most that's the most dangerous.
I appreciate
now I know who to slap in the face.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Honestly, I'm not wishing for the day when motherfuckers are wearing white sheets, but at least we would know who the fuck they were. So on that note, bam.
Bam.
I will say this.
Emerald Lagasse.
I was saying damn. I don't know what
we got a question in the galley.
Yeah, what moment was more cringy? The Kanye and Taylor Swift moment or the Will and Chris Rock?
Oh, the Will and Chris Rock, in my opinion, was hilarious. I laughed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that shit was fake, and I laughed like a motherfucker. The Kanye and Taylor Swift thing. I'm gonna be real with you. At that point in time, I didn't really like Taylor Swift.
So you with it?
So I was kind of like,
also
Beyonce did have
video. Cringy is gonna go to Kanye by default because I feel like Chris kind of invited that one. I feel like if I right now crossed the line in a verbal attack against your wife and you slap me, I'm gonna beat that ass, but I wouldn't be surprised that you did it. Sometimes you do shit to motherfuckers to get the response. He just didn't think it would go to slap level. Imagine this. Will never gets up. He just says from his seat, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Yeah. What are we talking about now?
Chris probably would have said, you're right, I fucked up. But we cannot deny the fact that Chris has come out and said, hey, diagnosed. And he don't have to show us the fucking paperwork.
No, you're not shooting him this bell.
No.
You're not going to diminish his comedianship because he roasted niggas in the crowd.
I'm sorry, that's wrong of me.
He roasted motherfuckers in the crowd mad times. Listen to what I'm saying. It's very nuanced. I'm not saying that you should be attacked for your words. But if you speak words and you get attacked, you shouldn't be surprised if those words were approaching the line. And that's what comedians
went after multiple people and nobody else slapped him.
Does that minimize it?
It doesn't.
I've been called nigga in a group of 12. Does that mean it hit
You're
less?
True. You're true.
Like we divided
True.
by 12, so I'm only 12.
True.
I'm 1/12 offended. My point being, I love comedy, and I want comedians to be edgy. I even let you shoot your lame lobs of attempts to try to bring me down in my dark skin glory.
Just sharpening my teeth.
That you try to do that to me, and ultimately, it doesn't mean you can't cross the line. That if you did, and I responded, you can't be surprised by the response because you were attempting to try to get under my skin, and you did.
Well, and I think that's why Chris didn't press charges. Number one. Well, I think Chris didn't press charges because black people don't do that.
I was gonna say
we don't.
There's a different way to handle that.
We don't handle it like that. And I think they are. I don't think they're best friends, but I think they do know each other. They do hang. I don't think they hang regularly, but I think they do know each other. They're in the same.
I keep using the example if you did it to me on purpose, because we know each other too. But lines can still be crossed. Like I know you.
I have crossed lines
intimately. No, I mean like really crossed. I right
like
now, as your friend, can offend you, and if you put hands on me, I wouldn't be like, why would he do such a thing when I knew what I was doing was going?
I feel like I've said things to you, Sam. And I know. Well, I'm gonna let you get off, but I know that I feel like I've said things to your significant other that crossed her line that you probably would have been justified to put hands on me.
Oh yeah, but I did.
Why?
Oh, because I know what I did.
No, but why? No. Honestly, though, why didn't you?
Sometimes leaning in and telling the motherfucker, I promise you don't want to do this. It's different than putting hands on them. The threat of me just speaking in your ear seems way more menacing. Remember Kingpin? Remember how Kingpin used to do motherfuckers? I would have checked Chris publicly, quietly.
It's just like
in
your
his
mom
ear.
in the grocery store.
Right.
My mom.
You act
she
out,
could
and your
probably
mom
pull
be
that move
yelling
off
at you, and
today.
you'll keep acting out. Your mom gets real close to your fucking ear and whispers it. I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home.
Oh hell yeah!
Through gritted teeth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep playing with me. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass when we get home. Exactly.
Oh, so you're saying words. My mom used to be like,
oh yeah. I've also.
No, my mom used to get real close. She'd be like, "Are you paying attention? I'm gonna fuck you up."
Right.
Just so you
say
know.
something one more motherfucking time, embarrassing me here in front of this gas station with all these military people around us. I'll beat your ass.
That's very specific. Or what?
Yeah, because we used to shop on base when I was growing up. I wasn't a bad kid though, so I didn't get threats that often.
Really?
But
Every kid
Yeah.
has that kid reaction though.
yeah,
Candy in the candy
stop
aisle.
touching shit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
You know what it was?
buying
I
you a
scared the
bouncy
shit
ball
out of
from
her.
Walmart. I don't care if it's 23 cents. You
No.
ain't getting it because I told you wasn't getting that before we came in. I don't know how we got here.
but
idle threat or not idle, but realistic threats without using violence.
Before we close out in the
Yeah.
mix, Sam,
No, I was
I
violent,
did want
though.
you to give your perspective that you were just about to give when we were talking about this, and you might have forgotten it by now.
I don't remember. What was the question?
I don't remember either.
That was a crazy question.
Uh,
It was like the magic trick of questions.
Was it are we talking about the Kanye question? The Kanye Taylor, which is
I don't
cringier
remember.
question? Because
Really?
I think
Yeah.
they were equally cringy.
Yeah, that's a long
Personally,
time ago.
I
they
thought
both made me uncomfortable.
Cringy goes to Kanye by default.
Yeah.
Will cross the line. And Will wouldn't have been surprised if Chris punched him.
Hell
yeah,
no.
I would say cringy goes to Kanye just because he was real messy. Like
will,
it wasn't anything with intention. It was just he was minding somebody else's business and was real.
Mike, I
messy.
will say this though.
This also
before-
maybe sexist, but go ahead.
Before you say that, I will say this though. There was literally a 3.5 milliseconds pause by Will Smith before he did slap Chris. And I
That was
think
the walk to the stage.
that
I was gonna say.
no.
Like, can you picture him walking up there and staring at him for 3.5 seconds and then just walk?
Yeah.
Like
Two,
what?
3.
He
You know
actually
what it
did get
is.
there to that point, and he did
3
stop.
Mississippi.
He did stop for a moment, and he did. It was a very slow.
It was a nigga
Damn.
moment. I wish the Boondocks was around. It was a nigga moment if
Oh
I ever
my
seen one.
God.
Yeah, I'm interested
It
to
was
see
a
what
nigga
Saturday
moment.
Night Live is gonna do with it. I think Saturday Night Live is gonna do something.
Nobody
with
could do a
Nobody
nigga
done
moment like Boondocks with the the click that you have as I'm a black man, I'm a respectable black man. Salute to African
it.
Americans.
Respectable.
But I've had some nigga moments where I've witnessed nigga moments in real life too.
What if SNL did it and transitioned it into a Pete and Kanye thing?
Oh,
Keep my wife's out your motherfucking mouth and had Pete up there as Chris Rock. Oh my God.
oh my God.
You writing right now? That's elite
Yo,
comedy.
I swear to God,
That's-
NBC, if we see that shit up there, right? Listen, this is trademarked.
That's elite. We should film that before they do it.
No,
We should film that. We should film that.
No,
You be
what-
Pete Davidson.
no. What it's gonna be?
You be
What
Will
it's gonna,
Smith.
what it's gonna be is it's gonna be Leslie Jones as fucking Chris Rock and Pete Davidson as Will Smith. Was gonna be, but Mike, you say it's gonna be sexist? You about to be sexist?
In what way?
You
literally
no,
about to say
said
about to be
that.
sexist.
You said this is gonna be sexist, but I'll wait.
Oh, as men, that's what it was. So Kanye attacked a woman, and
Oh.
I'm not even gonna give her the white woman tag, even if it was anybody else. Men were on stage doing what men do,
Yeah.
and I promise you this: I've seen scenarios where it's like, I could embarrass you in public, but holler at me outside, bro. Just holler at me outside. Me and you go talk about it, and that talk could escalate to violence, not in front of these people, because I don't like to act like what I like to act like. I'm from West Tampa-ish. I'm from the west of Tampa. In front of folks that ain't us. At the family reunion, we could do that. Will did it in front of a lot of not us.
Which makes me think that motherfucker was temporarily insane. There was something in
He
him
just- he just
psychologically that
snapped.
snapped.
Yeah.
I text
And that's
you
not me
this.
giving him bail. That's me literally saying, as somebody who has
He's
had
still
trauma,
wrong, yes.
somebody
just
who is
fed
in
up.
therapy, that shit, you have moments where you just fucking snap.
He was the laughing
No.
stock of the last how long? Like to the point where
It-
we're talking about
At least 6 to 8.
Jada is fucking future. Like
you did
even
say that on the
even
podcast.
the memes that like got off afterwards, like about and they were all Jada playing him. Oh, that was
Yeah.
Goodwill, but Tupac would have shot his ass. You know what I'm saying?
But I will say shame on us because we ain't in their marriage. And this motherfucker literally, his 37-year career, he got the highest accolade that an actor can get. And we literally, for the last X amount of years, have been shaming him for something
been
that
shaming
he
him.
decided to do or didn't decide to do. We still don't know officially. In his
I haven't been
fucking
shaming
own
him. I've been shaming
marriage.
his wife.
I've
She's
been
wild.
shaming no one. I wish I was around for the opportunity.
Before you said that, though, Mike, like honestly, I just thought about this. Sorry, not to cut you off, but like literally, we don't want to. I have
Really
not
leaning
seen.
into that Kanye.
I'm
thing.
sorry, because we really haven't really talked about the fact that 37 years Will Smith has been an actor. He finally has won an Oscar
That's dope because he's a good ass actor too, and all his movies
with
been good.
an asterisk.
There's no asterisk.
Yes, there is. There will always be an asterisk.
No, because you know what? I think even if they did take it away from him, he still earned that shit.
We
Like, he
still all seen
got it.
King Richard.
He earned it, but the Wikipedia, the encyclopedia, everything is gonna say Hey, Will Smith won the Oscar for King Richard's Best Actor Award.
And he
Great
also
movie,
slapped the
but he
motherfucker?
also slapped the motherfucker.
Nah,
All right, we'll
I think
see.
it'd be all right.
Hey, in 10 years,
It'll
I
be
would love to
attached-
have the anniversary.
It'll
of this
be
episode.
attached to the story, but it won't be an asterisk on the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I think people say, "Oh, was that the year when?"
Yeah,
And I really think that's why I said this can't be handled in front of all eyes. Sometimes, even I'm gonna use verbiage right now on purpose. If you're going to be violated and you're going to check a motherfucker, do that in a way where it doesn't seem like it was motivated by game. And I'm not saying that Will could choose how he reacted. I'm saying that the lean in whisper threat, and then Chris reacting the same exact way, like, oh wow. People like, well, what the hell did he say?
Yeah.
Who is this motherfucker? What did he do?
Be strategic about your impact.
Hey, I'm so silent with it. You'll never hear me say I'm about to swing on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a series of me just dissecting what's about to happen, and then it happening.
Yeah.
Because
Like Spider-Man.
not even just as a talking motherfucker, but in aggression and violence, I get quiet and I'm peeping the room. Will probably would have got the slap off on me. I'm not acting like, oh, if it was me, I would have ducked it like the dude in the Sun Pics video.
The response would have been different though.
But the reaction to it may have been, but also for it to get there with me, it took a lot to get there. I don't offend people. So maybe I would never be a good stand-up comedian, but at the end of the day, you have a scenario where a man slapped a man versus a Kanye embarrassing a woman.
Right.
That to me, in my book, the way I was raised, you don't do that to women.
Right.
Like right now, if me and you got into a matter of fact, this happened a couple pods ago. You said something and I said, oh, you rapped at me or something. And you was like, yeah, freestyle. And I was like, oh, you about to goat me? And I was like, goad me, excuse me. You about to goad me? And I was like, I don't think you really know. Not only can I rap, I could do it in such a way where I can't control what it is I normally say. So I'm about to cut deep.
Like
and I literally hit Chris Rock. I say, oh, okay. And I said, nah, you got it. And I pushed on because of the show. But the point being, warfare between men is, in my book, is mostly equal unless you're bullying. Even though Will is bigger, people say he wouldn't have did it to The Rock. I say, I don't know. Maybe if that was a different dude, maybe it's different. But what happened.
Right.
On the flip, when Kanye did that to old girl, what can she do? Like, he is a man on stage embarrassing her. He's of our community. There's a lot happening.
She also didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
Chris made a joke.
Yeah, Taylor did nothing.
Taylor didn't like. Exactly. She won an award that they gave her. It wasn't like she was like
participant in whatever was happening.
Beyonce got the biggest extensions ever. No, she didn't say that. No, it was just simply just winning an award.
She might have started her speech. I feel like Beyonce had the greatest video of all time. We would never know because Kanye interrupted her, and I'm not shooting her bell because I could give a fuck less.
Yeah,
she should have made a song about
Taylor.
it.
Taylor's dope.
But the point
she
being,
did make a song about it.
Warfare amongst men is that
she made some real disrespectful songs actually, and she like dropped him on the anniversary of his mom's death.
About Ye?
Yeah. Taylor's actually pretty G.
Yeah.
I would. Hey, listen, I ain't never trying to fucking date Taylor Swift. No,
you don't attack Miss Donda. I'm offended. I'm about to unfollow Taylor on everything.
You follow Taylor Swift anyhow.
I'm about to unfollow Taylor.
One thing I will say,
she did. She like dropped her whole album on the. I think she like dropped her whole album on the anniversary of his mom's death.
She was fun in games when it was your lame ass exes, but don't do Miss Donda. A Chicago teacher professor.
She didn't diss him. She basically told him, "What would your mom think about the shit you're doing?" There was a lot of things.
Whatever. She got into a lane that she.
The first explanation was about to get her got. I was about to go slap her. This is Jada over here. I was about to go slap her.
I will say this.
I wish the fucking Taylor would diss Miss Donda.
I will say this, and we'll get out of the mix. I have a wife, and I will say this: if somebody said that about her, it would be not me. It would not be me getting up to go slap him. It would be literally trying to stop her from going and killing that motherfucker.
I was gonna say, first of all, Renee would be the person.
So yes, I'd have to calm her ass down first of all. Go slap a motherfucker.
Ironically, she'd probably be coming to slap you.
Probably.
It'd be you.
Probably. I'll be the one saying something stupid.
Here I am holding her back, and she trying to tell you what.
I'm actually Chris Rock talking about my wife. That's what I'm not talking about Will's wife. Yeah. Crazy. Anyhow, that's some dumb shit. Y'all, that's been a mix here for episode 227. I did the Jada for y'all. 227.
Is this still Sassy Claude?
Shut up, Jerry. Can we get to drunk advice, please?
I don't know what your hair looking like under there. You keep being sassy. I like that cussing.
Yeah, man. Drunk
Shout
advice
out to my dentist.
You know I'm self-conscious about that damn transition because you look like Nubian, like a Nubian like prince out about the town. I look like some nigga just drinking a drink.
I've been the king of Zamunda the whole time.
King of Zamunda. Wait a minute. All the kingdoms of the moon are brown and light skin.
In the books.
There is no Coming to America book.
In real Africa, we look like me.
Anyhow.
You seen T'Challa and T'Changa.
Anyhow. Drunk Advice is the part of the show where we actually are a little tipsy, hopefully, and we give advice to the masses. We answer the internet with y'all's questions about life, relationships, and all of the above. I don't know. I'm doing my thing.
What is this voice?
This is a 2-pager.
What is this voice, bro?
That's his English Telemundo voice.
This one comes from Monkey D. Lenny. Monkey D. Lenny. I feel like that's racist.
I see why you don't have sex a lot.
Oh, wait a minute. Yo,
hey, Renee, I really want to do this thing with you.
Fuck you. This one comes from
Black Elvis.
This one comes from Monkey D. Lenny.
You sound like you do the announcements at schools.
The morning announcements.
You sound like the light-skinned friend on Girlfriends.
Get him. Wait. Let me hype you up real quick.
You sound like you use Just for Men.
You
get him.
Two more.
You sound like you got a Jet magazine folded to page 43.
Okay, one more.
You sound like I got freckles, so I'm Morgan Freeman ass nigga in the bed ass nigga.
Is that
oh no.
Is that a diss?
You say, Renee, am I not Morgan Freeman? She said, not.
Then what we do is that right now we have evidence of a comment.
He's narrating
baby.
a Penguins documentary.
Yeah. Literally, the majestic penis goes into the vagina.
I bet it's not majestic.
We have evidence of a giant penis coming into you. No, never mind. This comes from Monkey D. Lenny. And the headline is, how am I supposed to start a conversation when profiles keep saying, don't message me with how are you or what's up? I, a 30-year-old male, see so many profiles that shut down basic conversation starters like what's up or how are you or how's it going? Like, I understand the person is trying to filter out one-word responses or people who can't carry a convo, but I don't even understand what I'm supposed to open with. Do they want me to open with a pickup line? No. They're
only
tacky.
if it's really good.
Yeah, right. They're tacky and at best, and will get you reposted on Twitter and mocked at worst. Comment on a specific aspect of their profile ? That seems to be what people want, but then I'm the one getting the one-word responses, or they act like I'm already supposed to know about X subject when I want to learn more about it. Then again, maybe I'm the person those remarks are trying to filter out when I can't come up with an opening line. So I guess this is just a what do I open with sort of question.
Bro, there's so many more problems before I even can answer this question.
You know what? I think it's
Sam first, yeah.
Even if you I fucking hate small talk. I really do.
Yo,
like, I don't care about your fucking favorite color. Don't tell me what hours you work. Like, I don't like none of that shit. So
but you don't even want to like, hello, how are you?
Well, so for me, you can do, hey, how are you?
Did you write this question?
What's up? Tell me about yourself type of shit.
Defended them.
But a lot of times these people be so fucking dry, and it's just like, why am I wasting my life? Why are you wasting my life? Why are we wasting each other's life? I can't get this time back, and it fucking sucks. So like,
yeah, man.
So you don't have to start with an open, with a pickup line, and you can even start with a hey, what's up, how are you?
No.
But just take it somewhere from there, because that should be so dry and uncomfortable. Like, I deleted all my apps. I'm like, fuck this shit. Humanity is terrible. I don't want nothing to do with anybody. I'm good. I'll meet people in bars. They're more interesting.
The selective problem that I think this is the people who fall victim to this are the people who fall victim to the opposite in real life. Because in real life, I couldn't just walk up to you and be like, yo, what's up? I got this dick. But
why not?
I mean, you could.
Numbers game, you would probably get somebody trying to smash.
Oh, I'm surgical with it, though. Anyway, I keep my penis is VIP.
I'm a fishing net.
Sorry that you're a fishing net. My penis is VIP and you're a fishing net. This is what we're doing.
I'm a fishing net. I don't care.
You are terrible. But
go home, Roger.
The point I was going to
make. How dust you?
It's like opposite game, right? So Sam just said it at the end. I prefer in a bar. In a bar, I could approach with small talk. How you doing? Because I want to be respectful. I make eye contact. I'm giving you all the confidence cues. I'm smiling these flashy pearly whites, and I'm making eye contact, and I'm saying what I bring to the table.
There's personality in it.
But online is a different game. And numbers game was a joke that was just thrown out. But at a certain point when you're online, it is a numbers game. I could only imagine Sam probably get 30 hits in a day, and she got to weed through the bullshit. The dudes who are like, how are you doing? Like, okay, bro, you can't back people in real life, so you got to go. And the dudes who are more direct offer the opportunity to say, hey, let's meet out. and then we can do small talk, because I can give you all the quiet cues or the non-spoken cues that I can give you. But online, like I get my streaming music different than I used to get my music from FYE. And now that we've transitioned to online, I listen to a lot more songs than I used to. It's a chance to get a lot more lame jokes. Like, you think the original thing you're going to say is how you doing? I don't have time to text this to you. What are you trying to do? Do you have confidence enough to step? And then we can meet in person.
I was going to say the confidence is key. And also
it's a presentation of confidence online versus in person.
Yeah. Also, sir, not you, him, but if you are unoriginal, just say that. Because
it would have been a shorter post.
Right.
Claude would have had less
you know
read
what?
in that voice.
You know what? Too don't knock a good pickup line, because some of them, like, if you can get one off that's real original and makes you laugh, then you might have a chance.
Can you think of one,
bro? Literally, my trainer sent me one last night. Shout out to Dimitri, the booty god, on Instagram. He's fucking amazing.
He didn't send one of you trying to pick you up. He just sent you one.
That's
That's
a fire ass business name.
Yeah, and he has a clothing line called Peachy. First of all, that's my boy. He's really intellectual in a lot of ways. This is a free plug for him, real quick, because he's fucking fire. Podcast. You really should, because you know what? He's not just like a shitty ass trainer. Like, he knows what he's doing. He'll give you meal plans.
We should do our fitness episode with him.
You should. He's so.
You want to get your booty up?
I would love to get my booty up.
I think
Renee told me the other day that a booty, she likes men with a booty.
Y'all know him,
in real life?
Whoever. Yeah, whenever we went to the beach for Easter a few years ago, he was there. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Mary's friend. He's real dope. Anyway,
I always thought Jerry was a booty guy.
We send each other dumb shit all the time, and so he sent me one last night, and it said, it was a pickup line, and it said, it's on my stories right now. It said, "Are you a chancla? Because you hit different."
Oh,
that was so funny.
He Latino?
No, he's Jamaican.
He's just all kinds of Latino girls.
He wasn't.
If Michelle Brothers said that, I'd have died.
He does like Hispanic women, but
that's where he got.
He wasn't sending it to me like that, but. We just sent each other dumb shit, but he sent that shit. That shit was funny.
That's fire.
Yeah, and like, we was in the club one time, and y'all know my girl Libby. She's beautiful, and so this really like kind of corny, like scrawnier white guy came up to her and like wanted to dance with her, and we had dudes that we was meeting there in a little bit anyway. So she was like, "Oh no, my boyfriend's about to be here," which he wasn't, but she didn't even have a boyfriend. But "Oh no, my boyfriend's about to be here," and he was like, "Oh, I had a goldfish once."
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and she was like, "Let's
talk about some shit that
doesn't matter." Yeah, but this was back in 2010 when that wasn't well circulated.
It was at the beginning.
Yeah,
he might have started it.
Hey, so you know what? He got his dance though. He was like, "Listen, your boyfriend can get here when your boyfriend gets here. Let me get a dance in the meantime." And he was so confident with it and smooth, like it worked.
Salute to him.
Yeah.
So
I've been in that position.
Monkey DL, whatever your name was.
I feel like this.
I want to be real with you. It sounds like you don't need to be on online dating. And I say this every time. I tell people all the time, online dating is not for everyone. In fact, there is an actual avenue for motherfuckers who actually do have confidence and are capable of talking to women in real life, where there are a certain group of men who thrive online. You may not be one of the men that thrives online. If you're
I don't think he thrives in many places.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say there's a possibility. If you don't know how to open online, I get it. What is your? I'm just trying to understand what your gripe is with saying things, because the problem is that you care. That's your first fucking problem. You give a fuck. And from what I know about online dating, let's just say Tinder, for example.
Is this supposed to be helping him?
It's a swipe. It's a swipe. It's a swipe. It's
CP.
the on to the next one.
Is this supposed to be helping him?
Shut up. It's an on to the next one type thing. So your first problem is that you give a fuck. That's your first fucking problem. That's your first goddamn problem, is that you give a fuck. You don't know these females.
Maybe he's not stenographically witty.
I get it.
Maybe he don't. You know what? Get off the show. HR, I need another letter.
But honestly,
this hostile work environment.
His first problem is that
stenographically. Thank you.
His first problem is that he gives a fuck about strangers on an app. That's number one. Number two, if you're gonna be on that app, be observant. Women tend to, from what I understand, post themselves either playing with a dog or playing at the park or kayaking or some shit. Comment on that fucking shit, because that means that you're paying attention and not just some creep just saying, "Hello, how are you?"
I don't think it's that he cares so much about what they think. I think that he just wants to know how to go about it, because he doesn't want to be annoying or disrespectful or waste his time.
Well, you're worried about wasted time. There's no wasted time.
The short answer to Claude's attack on this man's integrity. The short answer is this, bro. They ask him for no convo over text because people can waste time. As Sam said earlier, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to listen to this or read this or regurgitate. Just be direct in the chat. Get the in-person. Like I'm guessing because we had a couple women on a couple episodes ago. The general gist of the convo was this is a tool to facilitate meeting people. Whereas I might go to my local bar and water hole where I met my lady X amount of years ago. And I just put myself out there because I present well in person. Online, it's about, well, I've already matched with you. Right. I selected you, and then your response was, well, how are you doing? Exactly. It's like a girl leaning in for a kiss, and you're going, exactly. Oh, wow, you have really nice teeth. Like, no, get that tongue out and do your work. Point of it is online dating should facilitate the bullshit. So once you go with the how are you doing, I'm like, is this a catfish? And I'm saying I'm like I'm some girl online. Maybe I am a catfish. But my
that's if a catfish is gonna look like somebody's gonna look like this motherfucker.
I would put a wig on, post myself online, and get more hits than you with a wig on online.
Challenge.
Jerry, write it down. But the point being that
he has to have a Velcro suit though.
Every interaction requires it. Like we're at the networking event last night.
Yeah.
People see the color tag you had on. They say, oh, you do media. I'm an artist. Let's combine. That you have to know your audience. And I'm guessing the online audience from the convos I've been having, including what Sam said here today, we don't have time for the bullshit. There's 1 million of you. I can talk to any guy and anywhere, and your line to open is, how you doing?
Right.
In a bar, that wins in spades. That's a home run. How you doing? Well, I'm good if you're actually going to listen, which I do. Or did.
That little smile.
I did. But with that being said, online, there's no time for the bullshit. Be direct. We've matched. Are you trying to meet up? Yes. And then when I see you in person, I go, how you doing?
I would go a step further.
Save that for them.
Because I love what you're saying. But I'll simply say this. Hey, we matched. Fantastic. Super simple. I would I wouldn't do that. I would just simply say this. And this is just my advice. Super simple. Try this 5 times.
I feel like it's gonna be bad.
No, it's actually really advice. Try this 5 times. Hey, I see you in the local area. Let's get drinks. Intention is set. I want to get drinks. Pick a place. Hey, this place is nearby. This is the place.
Because a guy should have a place.
Time and date. Just those 4 things.
The guy should be direct.
5 times. Hey, do this. Hey, hey, I see you nearby. Let's get drinks at so-and-so place at 9 on Thursday.
Acknowledgement.
Do
and
that
then taking the
5
lead.
times because you're already confident enough to know that you've matched. So she's already interested in how you look. Winning. Seriously.
Did he go full Jim Carrey?
I did. No, that wasn't
Jim Carrey. Pass by the Jim Carrey.
I wonder if people are going to listen to this advice because it's Claude who's giving it.
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't believe it.
So would you like to restate it, Sam?
So
go ahead.
I'm just wondering. Well, I mean, it's not bad.
That's not bad
I'm just
advice.
wondering if it's effective coming from.
I mean,
he's married though. He got a wife.
That was by luck.
And she's dope.
It was by luck. She likes sad souls.
Can I be real?
Claude's kind of.
She literally pities the fool.
Can I be real?
She literally pities the fool.
And I love my wife to death. Our first date was at a Jersey Mike's.
She literally pities the fool.
Our first date was at a Jersey Mike's, yet somehow I still got her down the aisle.
Shout out to Renee. She does all kinds.
Shout out to me.
Anyhow,
no.
I know my favorite piercing.
She does all kinds of social work.
Piercing?
I know my favorite piercing.
Piercing. Olivia.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
It's a tie between Riri and Olivia.
Oh.
You're 6th.
6th. What is this person's name again? I'm going to look it up.
Your cousin's 2.
Monkey D. Lenny.
Hey, Renee told me that she told Olivia that she had to do 3 things. It was like brush your teeth, brush your hair, and get dressed before you can watch a movie. And Olivia was like, I'm only one person. I can't do 3 things, Mom.
That sounds like Claude.
That is, yes. I cursed her with fucking chronic sarcasm. My poor baby. But Monkey D. Lenny, take our advice. You get 3 versions of some fucking great advice. Choose one of them.
Just be original and be confident.
I don't know if your advice was great.
And if you're not confident, fake it till you make it.
That was great advice. Whatever you was talking about, you might get somebody shot.
Hey, listen, like I said,
don't listen to Pfizer gang over there.
D. Lenny, like I said, 4 things you got to say to them. With your intention, show confidence. And at the end of the day, what is the consequence of them saying no? There isn't one.
That's a huge consequence.
No,
that's a huge consequence.
What if you meet the one? Saying no.
What if you meet the one, but you didn't do it right and you misstep and she told you get the fuck out of here?
That the whole
how New York
the conversation of the one is a conversation that we could have at a later date because it's a long one. But hey,
they don't have to be. What if she's the one?
There's multiples. Anyhow,
what if you went to talk and you bit your tongue? What if you want to make a drink and use the wrong ingredient? I'm just saying,
like this poison. I just never mind.
Bro should use the tool that's in front of him and shoot as many shots that should be shot in, and you shouldn't be shy about it. And you don't have to waste your time with how you're doing, because I'm not going to text you how I'm doing.
Right.
I'm just not. Like if I got a text right now from someone that said how you doing, I'm just like, fuck that person. Ask me what you want to ask me. If I'm a female, is my vagina open? My vagina might be open. Be confident.
You know what though? If somebody who my vagina is open for texts me, he's like, "Hey, how's your day going?" I'm gonna tell you because I fuck with you and I just want to.
Wait, he already smashed?
Huh?
The guy that you're talking about already smashed?
Either already smashed or if I want him to. If you hit me with a "Hey, how are you?"
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's just to facilitate the conversation.
It's just a matter of how much I actually.
That's the beginning of foreplay.
And we're beating around the bush. The fact of the matter is you've already matched, so they don't think you're ugly. Just be direct and confident.
What if he really is just curious how they doing?
Just be direct and be confident.
Like, what if I want to know how you doing, Claude?
I'm great, man. Thank you.
Damn, that worked.
Yeah.
In person. Would it have worked
but
over
Claude
text?
wants you so bad. Of course it worked.
No, I'm telling you, Mike wants to be dominated by a light-skinned bitch. Stop it.
He wants you to want to be dominated by a light-skinned bitch so bad.
I would never be dominated. Light-skinned bitches get wrecked over here since 96.
Since 96.
96.
Why 96? How old were you in 96?
You couldn't have been old enough to be fucking in 96.
I was 10.
Were you fucking at 10?
I may or may not have been fucking. I said get wrecked.
Jesus.
We talking about ice cream wasted. What are you talking about?
Did you put grenadine in that?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not drinking it.
Yes, you are.
I told you this.
All right, y'all.
I just gave my trainer a shout out. And he don't want me to drink.
You're gonna drink this. Monkey D, Lenny, take our advice or don't take our advice.
Orange waters.
100%. We appreciate you.
Celsius.
Allowing us to give you some fucking advice. All right, Jerry, can I you know what?
I wonder if the booty guy could take a gut in a little bit. Like, I know he plumps shit up, but I want to see if he can flatten me.
He can do, yeah.
Booty guy, holla at your
boy. He can do all the things.
Can I get a booty guy shirt?
Like the dope. He makes them.
I want a booty guy shirt.
He has them, and he'll get you a peachy shirt
and
too.
2X, and also I want one in XL. So when I lose weight, I can wear that.
You want like a jumpsuit, like a onesie? He can get you one.
This
of those
sounds fun. Let me check with my boss.
I think you should do it.
Let me check with my boss.
I think you should absolutely do it.
Booty God is a Jamaican dude.
He is Jamaican. He is? Yeah.
I actively listen.
He doesn't have dreads. Why are you stereotyping?
Racist. That's just what I picture on a shirt.
Fucking racist.
Are you in a mariachi band? No.
Racist.
I might be.
Racist.
I am actually. I am.
Wait, is he Mexican?
That's why I'm dating Michelle.
Racist.
No, him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't pertain to him if he's not Mexican.
Oh, he's definitely not.
All right, y'all. It's time to get into the thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. Monkey D.
I'm Mexican by honor.
Take our advice, Jerry. I'm ready for it.
I'm about to go to Mexico tonight.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Mike happened to mention about what we actually did yesterday. Have a drink that's inspired by one of the bigwigs over at I can't think, my brain is not working. Symphonic. Miss Daphne, I made a drink named after you, like I said I would. It's called the Bubbly Daphne. It's got 1.5 ounces of tequila, 3 ounces of pineapple juice, and 1.5 ounces of grenadine syrup. I just did a dash. That's a bit much. And I top it off with club soda, and it's called the Bubbly Daphne. I'm going to give you the small one since you were bitching about the grenadine. And
that's where you do the fake drink and I don't want it over your shoulder.
Hey, I'm about to listen. I told my trainer he got to watch this now. He's going to be looking to see if I actually take a sip out of this.
So
I feel like
I'm going to have to include it in my check-in.
I want to make an audio clip for the booty god. Like the booty god, something like that. Like something hard. So every time you say his name, I got you, bro. I do audio for the Poor Podcast and Shit Division.
Hey, he said he'll come on here, so.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. I'm quick.
We'll get him.
I'm quick with the referrals.
I want to film a fitness segment. Don't be too happy.
I'm not saying nothing. No,
we're gonna do fitness.
I'm gonna be just as fucked up as you in the fitness.
In Claude's defense, Claude said earlier we should have him on here for the fitness.
We should definitely
segment.
have him on. Absolutely.
That was me that said that. Claude said he wanted a booty.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1.5 ounces of silver.
He wanted a booty. He wanted Mike's booty. He wanted the booty.
God. 1.5 ounces of silver tequila.
Booty God.
I heard Claude say
Daphne said hello there. The drink looks amazing.
Thank you, Daphne. Y'all look at shit. Y'all know what's in it. Fuck it. I just told y'all. I'll make it and put it on the IG like I always do. Y'all check us out tomorrow, and I'll give you the full-on recipe for it. But it is called the Bubbly Daphne. It does have grenadine, pineapple juice, tequila, and club soda in it. It's a fantastic drink that I got inspired by one of the amazing marketing people over at Symphonic. Daphne, we appreciate you taking care of us yesterday. We look forward to the business relationship with y'all.
Fun conversation. Yeah, we got Al Qaeda out here.
Yeah.
Salute, I guess.
Al Qaeda.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, y'all better quit playing before they use your IP to drone. Never mind.
Nice, refreshing drink. I feel like this is by the pool. Yeah, by the pool. By the pool drink.
You could have did a
on the boat.
By the pool, definitively.
Yeah.
Bubbly Daphne was
On the
mad
boat,
cool.
yeah.
Real life Bubbly Daphne.
Yeah.
Marketing for Symphonic. She put us on and told us about the event and a bunch of other conversations that happened. Salute to her.
Yeah.
You said you was gonna do it and you did it.
I did it. I'm a man of my word.
She said the best conversation yesterday. See, that's marketing. She knows what she doing.
Look at her.
She knows what she doing.
She-
Know your audience.
She was probably about to, she probably went home and did some boring motherfuckers. But you know what? I'm on air. I'm gonna tell them
tired
the
of
best.
this
They're the
shit.
best fucking.
She's like, I gave
I'm
y'all
tired
one.
of this shit, but they said they make a drink out of me, so I'm gonna stay.
I gave y'all one.
that what it takes?
I only came here for the drink.
Hey, if that what it takes to get some praise for the Poor Podcast, I will make a drink after everybody. I will.
Will
start
you?
making-
I
yes.
volunteer as tribute. Make a drink.
I didn't make a
after-
Sammy.
Challenge accepted.
I haven't made a
No.
Sammy cakes yet.
Do it right now.
And I feel disrespected.
That is the very next.
Do it on the
thing I will
spot
make.
right now.
I'm thinking something with
Definitely tequila.
no. Oh, tequila.
I mean, tequila to represent me as a
Yeah.
person. Something sweet to represent.
I was
brand.
thinking like whipped cream vodka.
Like, I was gonna say like pinnacle whipped.
Pinnacle whipped is what I was
The
thinking.
drinks coming together. There has to be a little spicy
But I could
on
do
there too.
instead
though.
of
Just a
pinnacle
little-
whipped, I could actually
Tagine.
do the pinnacle makes an actual whipped cream,
Yeah.
and I could just put that on
All right.
top.
We
Yeah,
don't
that
need-
would be good.
We
Yeah.
don't need the details.
Mike's diabetes
Hey,
is getting
Jerry's,
acting up
Jerry's
over
so tired of us going
there.
off
It's
the rails.
diabetes.
Hey,
So Jerry's over
Jer-
here. Wrap it the fuck up.
Jer-
Wrap up.
You ever had a producer?
Oh, yeah, we're
producer
there.
he got an ulcer right now because he's been telling us for 45 minutes.
These
Stop
motherfuckers gonna blame me.
bringing up the Oscars. He takes the L's and gets none of the wins.
We love
Salute to the
PH,
We're
Jerry.
gonna have a coaching conversation
Salute to
after this.
Jerry.
God damn
Salute
it.
to Vic, who's also in here. Y'all don't
She
hear
said
about
she have a new
Vic,
favorite
who's also-
podcast. She asked us yesterday, how do I get into pods? We said, check out the Poor Podcast. She
Yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Salute to her.
Jerry,
I don't know
Y'all
what my
gotta
voice
have her
went
on
like.
I don't
now.
know.
I don't know
Your
what
voice
my
got really
voice
high.
went like. I don't know.
Salute to her.
You sound like Kevin Hart now.
Your voice sounds like drunk Michelle.
I definitely sounded like Drunk Michelle.
You did. Oh my god. Yo,
Salute to Daddy. Let's bring
Yeah.
her up.
I don't know.
Jerry, last calls on the drive.
Keep my
Help me
wife's
bring
name
it
out
up.
your mouth. Keep my
Your wife is also my wife, so she'll understand.
But yeah, no.
He has nothing to
I
say.
figured Michelle for being on your team too.
Of
Michelle,
course.
where we at? I still didn't figure out what camera we was at.
I don't know. You were tipsy.
I'm a little.
You are Lily. Just do it, Jerry. Let's do it. Let's get
This is the last call for alcohol.
Who went first? Me?
Yeah, you, sir.
Okay. This week I've been having a lot of interesting conversations. I was waiting on to figure out the sound.
Yeah, you good.
I've been having a lot of interesting conversations, and I think the common thread between it all should have been what tonight's title should have been the whole time. Men, watch how you react. That's my last call.
I think the real title of it all should have been the actual common theme, which is that Mike, Claude wants your cheeks.
Claude wants your cheeks is the title. I like that. Claude wants your cheeks.
Fuck it.
He ain't never been with nothing dark as me.
Not true.
He got a
Not
cocoa
true at all.
allergy.
That's
He got
absolutely.
You don't want
That's
cocoa.
a false
You don't want
narrative.
cocoa, Mike.
That is a false
I
narrative.
promise it's not.
Are you
As
just
dark
say-
as me. Look at
Yeah.
me.
As dark as you, not your elbows though.
Not my elbows.
Yeah,
Don't do my elbow. I put cocoa butter on these.
I mean, I
shits.
did used to drive a black Toyota Solara, but anyhow, her ass was fat. I love that car.
Oh, that was a metaphor.
Yes, it was.
This is last call for alcohol.
I don't know what my last call is.
He didn't think I would go so
I
quick.
really don't know what my last call is, and I usually have it for everybody, and I'll just keep it plain and simple.
He drunk.
No, not really. We all here for a reason, and there's no reason we can't exist in the same space. And if anybody has anything that they would like to say, I'm here to listen. Just give me a call. Same number, same hood.
Sam, anything you want to say?
That was his like late night radio voice.
Oh, yeah.
Did you catch it?
I'm Claude from WTPU, coming at you with all the smoothest flavors, mixed bitters, and tequila.
I took a half an edible earlier, and it's
Next
finally
caller,
starting to
what
hit
color
me.
panties you got on?
Hey, when the edible hit, Claude will be outside
Blue.
vacuuming the wall. You're gonna be Slim's Picks next week.
Yeah.
Hey, was he there? Was he there when y'all ate those cookies? What was he doing then?
No.
Oh no,
that
I was
a
in the things
devastating
too,
time.
but I was used to that. I was good.
That was
used
a
to
devastating time in my life.
No, but remember,
I
I was
almost
actually
joined Scientology.
no, I was.
I almost. I was like, I don't know if it's the cookies or not, but Elron, you won't. This nigga
Yo.
spitting.
I just love that Tom Cruise.
Send me your final words so we get the fuck up out of here.
I said my final word.
Oh, so we
didn't
done? Oh,
I?
shit.
Yeah.
It was. That's how we got
We went
here.
in order.
My brand. Slim, who are
What
you?
was that? The WB.
I don't know.
What?
WWWB. No.
It was. That's
Yeah,
your
it was.
voice.
Yeah, it is.
That's your
It
voice.
is. No.
Can you make
I am
yourself?
Michigan J Frog.
Can you make yourself for me
The
as a gift to
He
me?
can make
the
himself anything. as a gift
Your
to you.
voice reading tonight's advice with the WB frog doing the fucking hat thing. That shit.
Hello,
Can I
my
have that?
baby. Hello, my darling. Hello,
Yeah,
my ragtime
but what you
girl.
going? The Slim, whatever the fucking advice you was giving earlier.
No, that
I was
feels like
gonna
a minstrel show. I feel like I should be wearing blackface. Absolutely not.
Clark, if I make one promise, would you make it? It's like a NFT. I'll just keep it for me,
What could
and
you
nobody will
give
see
me
it.
that I would really want?
The gift of
His cheeks.
You gotta get the fuck up out of here. Jerry's about to have a fucking aneurysm. Can we please leave? Can we leave, please?
Oh my god, that was an amazing callback.
How even? We don't even know how long this damn show is. I'm sorry, sir. Who are you?
No, you're not gonna move past
I
this.
can't.
We gonna watch you look like Chris Rock. She just slapped you. She just slapped you.
And that's how you do it, gentlemen, with words.
You can slap a motherfucker with words, apparently. Keep my dog name out your mouth. You try to come for me and she got you. I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsborough Sim, aka Claude think he low. But I want kickball skulls. I want the highlights.
I'll get it for you. Yo, it's your boy CP34, aka the Big Dipper, aka British Montana. This is Tampa Bay's best pregame party, and we have our guest panelists.
Samantha, aka Sam, aka Sammy Cakes,
There you
aka
go.
Sammy with the cake. Shout out to Booty God.
Ooh.
Bars.
Oh,
Kill
I
that
like the
shit.
addition. She took what I did last time and remixed it.
Yes!
Shout out
Get
to the
outta here.
Booty God. Hey, Booty God coming on the port. He gonna get. I got.
He
Hey,
is.
I've been squatting. I've been practicing. I've been getting my squats on. You better get right. Booty God gonna get us right. We out.
Yes, he will.